You know, I kind of wish Ange didn't come back. What?
Yeah, the stadium, dude.
That's actually
Went to the RIFC game.
RIAC.
Do you want me to intro it?
Well, I was just telling them what we did.
Oh.
Go forward.
Welcome back to Diversity Catalog.
Welcome back to Ange.
Audio listeners, it is my voice. It is Angelo.
Soothing.
Hello. Back. We're back. Hashtag Ange back.
Josh was scared about introducing the episode.
It's not bad.
This one?
No, I meant
It's
because
not
you had to
bad.
do it
It's not
last
hard.
time.
Oh, it's
That's two times.
Welcome back to Diversity Catalog. Another week. Recording on a Sunday. Recording on Father's Day.
Bless.
Shout out all the
Father's Day.
dads. Shout out you. This is your reminder. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, please rate the podcast 5 stars. And follow on social media at Diversity Catalog on Instagram, TikTok, as well as X. Mike already alluded. Should we do that bit first? Or
Yeah, well, it was the cold open, so we go through
okay,
it.
we'll do it first, even though it's at the end of the document.
Well, it doesn't make a
Why'd you put
difference.
it there?
We went to
Well, because the other stuff.
we went to an RIFC game. Mike had wanted to go.
Don't do that.
Had some other friends that wanted to go check out a soccer
will.
game. Is that your first time ever at a soccer game? I think all three of you had never been to like an actual
Well, I
professional.
guess
Professional
so, yeah.
soccer, yeah.
Like a professional game.
Yeah. So this wasn't my first time. Obviously, we already covered it on the podcast, so we're not going to do the whole like stadium bit. I will ask Mike's opinion on his experience shortly. What was your experience?
Oh, I was like, right.
Shortly, I was like, what is he asking me?
Shortly.
No, it was really good.
Cool, right?
Ange kept saying there was no bad seat in the house. Honestly, there was no bad seats in the house.
No bad.
That's good.
It was kind of crazy.
For all soccer or just?
No, I'm saying that stadium.
Oh, for
Yeah, the stadium in general.
Yeah.
I mean, the seats were immaculate. I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
Did
Comfy.
you send a picture too? Or just a video?
I will
Send a picture so we can show them where we sat.
Where?
Basically sat, honestly, like right in the field. Like a set of bleachers on the field, to be honest. We were near like the water. He's DMing me.
Yeah, we were in the.
But don't do that
sat
one.
in section 127, which, for those unfamiliar with the stadium, that is on the riverside. So it was pretty nice.
It's my house number.
We had a nice view.
Just say that.
I just sent the picture.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah, the reason why we went was because it was an event night. It was 401 night. So because of that, it was $1 hot dogs, $2 kid drinks. So Mike was.
Oh, I didn't know that. They had $2 kid drinks?
Yeah.
What the fuck's kid drinks?
Juice.
You kidding me? I could have had Sprite this whole time for $2?
I said that in the group chat.
He did.
Oh, you
He
said
actually
that?
did.
How did you
saw
make
that.
like a joke? Because I don't really drink.
No, bro.
I didn't know that.
Wait, that is funny. That you didn't get
I didn't get any drinks because I
Any,
thought
any drinks at all?
no.
raw
Like a
hot
water?
It was all
nothing?
dogs, all
dry
dogs.
hot dogs.
So, you,
Well, I know the water's
get
gonna be like $20.
but you didn't get a drink at all.
No.
How many hot dogs did you eat?
We'll get
I
to
had-
that.
We'll get to
We'll
that.
get to that. it was $1 hot dogs, $2 kid
Now-
drinks, $4 Coors Lights.
Can you go to the thing I sent with the RSC thing? The link.
What's-
The link.
Where's the O in the 401?
I don't know. Nothing's free.
What, they skimped out?
Pretty much.
401 night, $2 drink. What?
The
What?
link in the doc. Go to the link in the doc.
Oh yeah.
This is how the hot dogs are talking to me. Coming through the smoke on me. Showing up. They're coming through the smoke on me.
You ate 9 hot dogs and drank 9 beers.
Nine? You had 9?
No. Listen. I had 6 in the first half. I had 6 in the first half.
You
When
had
I walked
6
in
in
the
a
stadium,
45-minute span.
when I walked in the stadium,
than.
when I walked in the first stadium, I had 3. I had
was-
3 in about 5 minutes.
There was no limit too, right?
no limit.
So-
I could have had 15 if
And
I
I
wanted
will
to.
say,
You just walked and grabbed a hot dog before you sat down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we grabbed food and drink before because we,
Oh.
Yeah.
we had like 10, 15 minutes.
Half the reason we were going.
Okay. I thought the
And
game
to
was
be
starting. You
honest,
just went, I got to get 3 first.
You could
No.
hit the concession stand with a rock from where we were sitting.
Oh, really?
Pretty
It was-
much, yeah.
I mean,
He just went,
it wouldn't
2 more.
take you.
Was
yeah.
it? Well, so after your 6 hot dogs in, it's a bit. Now we could throw a rock, but I'm feeling big. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
I
throw a
bet.
rock
6
anymore.
fucking hot dogs.
So I did kind of become incapacitated, and I kind of fell off in the second half.
Right.
She had none in the second
I
half.
had none in the second half.
That's actually fucked.
But
You
he did put down
gotta have at least one.
in like 45
They weren't bad. They weren't bad. They were
could eat-
$1 dogs. You can't really complain.
Yeah.
Now listen, I had one with mustard, one with ketchup, and then I had like one plain.
Why the fuck would you ever
If I,
complain?
because Ryan got 2 plain. First off, maniacal.
Well, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I
choking
also,
me up.
I had my 2 plain as well, just because I didn't feel like waiting in line for the condiments.
Okay. That's fair.
there was
That's
no
fair.
line for the condiments.
I just
You just had to
I get
unravel them.
anxiety. I was gonna have to unravel my
Right,
dogs.
right.
Oh,
No,
they
no,
came in
that's
the-
true,
in
that's
the
true.
Came in
tinfoil.
aluminum foil.
Yeah,
so then
you
I'm
gotta
like, I'm gonna
unravel
have
the thing
to,
and
I'm
then-
gonna have to wrap them back up. Then it's gonna
Right.
get all over the foil. Like,
It
I'm gonna
does.
make a mess.
But it kind of puts it. It kind of coats it nicely.
Why would you wrap them back up?
Because you got to go to the seats.
Exactly.
There's no plate or something
But
again?
No,
that's
no
even
plate.
worse.
Oh, that's
No
fucking
plate.
stupid.
No, so I stuff them in my
Yeah.
my sweater pocket.
Well, so we go, and so the fuck thing is, which they have to do,
Yeah.
is so me and Ryan go up. Ryan's like, "I'll get your dog, so you paid for parking. Parking's like $20, not bad."
Not bad.
I'll
And
get you
so-
a $1 dog because you paid for parking.
Well,
It's
no,
crazy.
he got all my things for the night. Basically, he paid for.
All $6.
Listen to this. Mike didn't pay me back for the ticket, so I was like, Mike, this is a very Mike thing to do. Be
Yeah.
like, oh, I got you tonight, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to get fucking 40 hot dogs to get my money back for tonight. I was like, I'm
Which is
not doing
perfect. If
that.
you did 40 hot dogs,
it
that's
actually would
fine.
have worked out
It would have worked out.
because I got pizza too.
Right.
That's what I should. Damn. We
Well,
should've
hold
did
up. Let me cover this first. So
Yeah, go back.
we step up there. Ryan's get my stuff. So we get 5 hot dogs. They'll give me 3. He gets 2. Right. So I get my 3 in my hands. I put his 2 in my coat jacket, my
Okay.
pocket. Right. But the thing that sucks is when you get an alcoholic drink, and they're doing the cans. What they do? Was it Coors Light?
It was Coors Lights, but any alcoholic beverage you get, they open them.
They have to open them. So he's
pretty
for you.
he's two
That's pretty
handed.
standard,
He's
yeah.
2-handing 2 fucking open Coors Lights.
Yeah.
So then I have to hold the hot dogs. But it kind of sucks because if you get one and you have it open, it's like it's just sitting there. No one likes warm beer, right?
Because that was the thing too, is they have like and rightfully so, they have like a beverage limit.
Yeah.
They won't, to my knowledge,
Don't cut you
unless
off.
you got sloppy, like
Right.
they won't cut you off, but you can only
Love
get
getting
2 beers at a time, max.
Oh,
but
okay.
obviously everybody was doing that because they were $4.
Yeah.
Correct.
So like we all did that immediately. Grabbed 2 beers, 2 dogs, sat down. It was great. And I was gonna say, shout out to all the event staff. They did a great job.
Yeah.
Because when I went, I was saying for the Revs game, that was my one like potential issue I saw was that I felt like the lines were like super long when they were like at capacity.
Oh,
And
right.
I was saying to them walking in, I was like, yo, I wonder like how long the lines will be, but
I was worried about that too.
lines A
Yeah.
weren't that bad, and
Yeah.
B actually moved pretty quick. Even
Yeah.
when they
That's good.
ran out of dogs,
They had
one
to
time
deliver
we were in
dogs
line,
from the
Oh,
main
really?
concessions.
They brought dogs in
Yeah.
like pretty quick.
Oh, good.
because it's like the double
it
decker
wasn't
stands
bad at
where
all.
the main stuff is, and we were on like our concession
in
stand
the-
was on
we
the
were in
far
the
side,
corner.
so they had to deliver the dogs.
So they're learning. They're new, right? So
It was great.
Yeah, no, I think they did it. I think they did a good job. Now my only problem
Great
was
hospitality.
they don't accept cash in the stadium.
at
No,
all.
yeah, but
As far
that's-
as I know.
that's known.
Oh, it's known?
That's like
Oh,
a
they
known.
let you
Oh,
know.
I did not know that. I went up to cash. I went to go hand her $1 for my hot dog. She goes, only card.
What is that?
I go. When I went up to get my 4th dog, when George went to the bathroom, I went to get my 4th dog, and I was gonna just give her a $1 bill,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Oh, only card." I go, "In that case, give me 2.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go for 1 dog."
Right.
She goes, "I love that for
They
you."
go, we got him.
I go, don't think you. I didn't say it, but I'm like, don't think you upsold me. I was gonna come back for 1 regardless.
yeah.
Well, in that case,
Um,
that's funny.
I went in the concession, the contactless, paperless concession.
Mhm.
Like
He's fiending for it the whole night, staring it
Oh,
down,
that thing.
Well, it was right.
looking in the
there.
window like he was locked out. He was-
Now,
Might
like
as
it's
well.
$1 hot dogs and $4 Coors Lights, so I have no reason
To go in there, yeah.
to go in there because the bags of chips are
Right.
like vending size. They're like vending machine size bags of chips, $5.
ridiculous.
Not buying that.
Even the candy, everything in the store, minimum price was $5.
So they got theater prices.
So I'm like,
Ain't not even theater prices. When I tell you, like
crazy.
the checkout, like you're at Walmart at checkout, and
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
the little bags on the side,
On the side,
like
yeah.
that, $5.
Those for $5.
$5.
That's fucking crazy.
but
They
I
need to switch
had
that
to-
up.
But I got the 2 hot dogs, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go in there. I'll buy something." So I got a slice of pizza.
Oh,
Hold up. Guess how much the pizza was? A slice of pizza.
9.
Damn.
Whoa!
9.
$8.50 for cheese.
For a
9 for pepperoni.
wait.
Yeah, it was a slice.
Did it come like
I'll be honest. It
Same in a little slice, like a Sabaros slice thing.
like
Wasn't
a
that
box
big?
type of deal?
Yeah.
Wasn't that big, but it was a slice
I'll be
box.
honest, it was just a slice. It was 1 slice of pepperoni.
$9, dude.
But I got Swedish fish too to offset the cost. So technically, the average price of the
Right.
pizza I got was a little less.
He said that. I go, that makes no sense. $5 for a
deal.
box of Swedish fish is ridiculous.
It was a
Wait,
bag.
so So normally when they have food there, you have to go in there to get food.
No.
They have separate concessions set up
Oh, okay.
where you
okay.
can get
Yeah.
some things. But to my knowledge from reading the menus, certain items you can only get inside.
It's like a convenience
of those-
store type of deal.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
Like most of the chips and stuff, I think you can only get in there.
Yeah,
But like hot
any
dogs,
types
your
of
regular
snacks,
beers.
any,
Like regular concession food.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
and I think they usually have like nachos in there and some other type deals. But I just popped in there
Type
quick,
deal.
grabbed a slice of pizza, grabbed a bag of Swedish fish.
They had a pretty good beer
It was pretty
selection
cool.
inside that place, no? They had like 4 coolers.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh,
I'll be
really?
honest,
Like
didn't look in the beer
yeah.
fridge
Wow.
because the $4 course
Yeah, I
were
mean-
outside.
Right.
Get that. Fuck it.
Right.
But it was great.
No, I thought it was good.
Great. I can't wait
And you
to go
know, I want to say my liberal propaganda,
Uh-oh.
right? No
It's free.
cashiers. No, they had no cashiers in that section. Highest prices in the stadium. Odd.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? We don't have to pay anyone. We don't have to pay anyone to do checkout, but yet the prices are astronomically higher. It's almost like raising wages doesn't raise the cost. It seems like almost getting rid of the jobs raises the cost. I'm just
Listen.
telling you, makes no sense. $5.
I'm sure that equipment's
and then,
pretty expensive, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine it
It
fucking
probably
is. And
is,
it's almost
yeah.
like it's like the same thing now, where it's like
You saw how many cameras are in there?
right. It's like the same thing now with movies, where it's like the CGI cost is so expensive that almost
Yeah.
doing it more practically is cheaper.
Right.
It's like almost like it's fucking cheaper like that. We saw the kid come up with his parent. They fucking took him to the cleaners. They took him for the whole rent. The guy came with
Really?
like
Yeah.
4 bags of chips in his hand. They go, my
Oh
god.
my god.
They go $20 worth of chips.
Some little kid.
This
had,
kid's
like-
crazy.
What do you do for work, sir?
Yeah, Jesus hell.
That was more than the price of the ticket to get in.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, the
But it
ticket was like $40. Imagine spending
expensive.
$20 worth of chips.
Yeah. And I was saying to Mike, I think the tickets are usually a little cheaper than that too. It's just because we went like on an event
Yeah.
night.
Which is crazy if they're
But it
cheaper
was
than
great.
that.
I wish the weather was a little nicer. So there
I think it was awful. Yeah.
Cold or
Because the
rainy?
game itself
No.
was it wasn't
fine.
cold and it wasn't rainy, but it like wasn't nice. Like
Yeah, it wasn't
cloudy,
nice
it was
out.
damp.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
But
Like,
honestly, I was surprised. I thought the river would be a little breezy.
Right.
Wasn't cold at all.
Yeah.
No breeze.
There's a-
It wasn't like windy. There was
Usually
no
there's a
wind
wind in the
tunnel.
stadium.
No wind
Wow.
tunnel effect. Yeah,
surprising.
it's closed off enough.
To where it's not going crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It was great. Great time. The soccer on display. It was a pretty good game. We actually got to see the first win for RIFC in the stadium.
Right.
Really?
So that was pretty cool. They've been playing there for like a month now. First dub.
Well,
Was it
I don't know how many
first
games
dub?
they've had. They're not bad. This
Have they
year. They've
drawn
won
games?
Yeah.
It's just the first win.
This is
in the
first
stadium.
time
Oh,
they've won
okay,
in that
okay.
So I don't know how many games.
So
they've
that was
played.
cool.
Hasn't been that many.
Penalty, 93rd minute.
Yeah, crazy.
Was it a real penalty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a real
Yeah?
penalty.
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Last
now,
kick of the game. I sent. It's on
You sent it on Twitter.
I took a video of it. Go to the
more
Twitter.
seats.
Oh,
Oh, he's looking at how much.
4-6.
Yeah, they only played like 7 games.
North
yeah.
Carolina
There's
had
6.
won
That's
like
not
5
awful.
in a row in the league too.
And they were
Oh, they were
playing
6 and
North
2.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was 1-1.
Look at the video I took.
We scored initially in the 18th minute, and then
Yeah, we
what?
took the lead. Then
They
they
probably scored right before half,
They answered
or-
back probably like at the 30th minute.
Yeah,
Or maybe it was. I think it was like the 40th.
it was somewhere in there, middle of the game. Like
Final
so for
score
the
was-
second like 45 minutes, it was just kind of like there were shots. There were some good shots.
Back and forth.
This
We won
the
2-1.
2-1. the North Carolina goalie's actually not bad.
Not bad.
There were some good things where I'm like, damn.
It was actually some
I go,
nice.
really?
things. It was
Like-
funny. Mike actually asked like good questions, but Mike's
During the
never
thing?
really seen a game like that to this
Oh.
level. So he's like, "What'd you think about that? Like,
Right.
Would you have done that? What,
He
was
stopped.
that good?" I was
Well,
like, "Yeah, that was fine." Like
the corner
a lot of the
kicks-
fouls. Mike's very big on like the flop.
Right. Oh my God, it
yeah.
was ridiculous.
Of course, yeah, but that's
it was
just soccer,
ridiculous.
dude.
That's like the worst type of fan.
Yeah.
No. Whoa.
To go to a game with, to be honest.
Look at that. There was one time the guy actually went ballistically flopped.
Just spinning?
No, like I kid you not, like the guy kicked the ball. Well, the guy kicked the ball. He ran to someone taller than him, but he like jumped up, so he like the guy like speared him in the gut. I'm like, first off, the guy was like 5 feet off the ground. Like,
But
why
they were
the
gonna
fuck did he
hit.
jump?
They were gonna hit.
That made no sense.
Yeah, but like, say, all right, imagine you don't flop. The ref is just gonna be like, oh, it's fine.
Mike
You
was
have
actually
to.
Yes!
pretty into
You
it.
have
because
to.
it wasn't a foul.
No, but half the time it is. Like if you get nicked on the shin or something like that, you have to.
oh,
Like,
they're ridiculous with that. Too.
yeah, but you
oh, it's
have
so
to.
bad.
Right?
Ryan,
Technically a
so
foul.
bad.
Before you show the go-to, Ryan and Mike couldn't get over the like magic spray.
Shaving cream.
Oh yeah,
The foam.
He doesn't know what it is. He says a foam. It's
I
shaving
don't know.
cream.
it is.
I don't know
No,
shaving
it's not.
cream.
It's not shaving cream.
What is it then?
It's less thick.
It is not.
How do you know?
It's like almost spray paint, but like it goes away.
How
Like
do you
I don't
know?
know.
Almost like shaving cream.
No. Shaving cream and spray paint are two different things.
Well, it's not spray
Adamant
paint.
That it's shaving.
It's
cream.
Well, you
not
don't know what
I'm
it is.
telling you
he
it's
says
not.
a foam. You're saying it's spray paint.
I'm telling you, it's not shaving cream.
How do you know that?
Because shaving cream's a whole different consistency.
because we know.
You. What do you mean? You're not on the field. You're not touching it.
No, but you can see it. Like you know.
Just telling you.
They just
Also
go.
wouldn't disappear.
Get a thing of fucking shaving cream and go. And tell me what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Also, shaving cream doesn't come out foamy. Most of the time.
Well,
I think it's
Some
meant
of
to
them
come
say-
out foamy.
But like the Gillette one is like
Those are different.
Some of
Yeah,
them
yeah,
don't
yeah.
come out
well,
like
it depends. You get a Barisol one.
Yeah.
Right, the
Jurassic
Barbasol
Park, you know
one's
that.
foam,
And
yeah.
you can
Right.
put it on a pie and slap someone in the face with it.
Right.
That's
right.
like this goal.
Anyway,
Um,
watch this penalty.
they're pretty good. It was a pretty good game, I think.
You said what? 1 minute, 93rd.
This is
was
extra
the
time.
It was the last kick of the game.
This was
Like the other team kicked off, and the ref blew the whistle right away to end the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's see
it
it.
was that late. In the game.
Be wary. There's music players when they get the goal.
We netted it.
I
They
was.
play Psycho Killers.
Yeah, they
What the
play
hell
Psycho
was
Killers. I don't know why.
That's the song.
Yeah,
That's
they always
our
play that with their
team's
goals.
song when we score a goal.
I like the lights. It was nice.
That's cool.
I cut the video off a little too early
Oh, okay.
because the stadium went like black. Like they
Yeah,
they
with
do,
the lights
like
off.
they shut like all the lights off, and then
Maybe
like,
I have a
flashing
video of it
and stuff.
actually.
That's cool.
Listen, it was a nice atmosphere, and to
Oh.
circle back, that's why I was saying I kind of wish there was more people there.
Yeah.
It was a nicer night because it was actually a good game, and for it to finish like that, and for it to be the first win,
I know that would have been big.
it was pretty cool. I'm actually glad we went to that one. It
Hold
was
up.
it was a good game. It was a good time.
I think I have a video of the lights doing the better thing. Tom was saying now.
What?
Tom works for the transportation for Pawtucket.
Yeah.
It's like literally down the street from the stadium.
Oh really? Is that
yeah.
close?
So they have a bunch of deals. So basically, I don't know if we parked in one of the school lots,
Oh, we said yeah.
but it's something like that. They have a deal with the schools where they just park in the
Oh,
lots.
okay.
But he said they regularly come in and like give them tickets.
Give tickets. Yeah. You
Yeah. Now, mind you, I don't know how many people go, but they come in regularly, give them tickets. Like I was saying, I was like,
Why not? Just go.
I was like, if the game opens, I was like, at that point, $1 tickets, just have them walk in.
You go back to
$1 tickets for everybody
Well, anyone like after the game starts, like after the first 5 minutes, $1 ticket, come on in.
after halftime. $1 ticket should be.
Yeah, but I'm just saying because like not that the thing was like half empty, but it was like pretty empty. The one I just
the
sent.
video you took at the end of the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
just don't put the sound on because it has the song playing. I imagine.
it does it. The song Black.
Yeah.
I can hear it. It's gonna do it to me. Oh.
Yeah. But it got like even darker. Like the stadium actually went like,
Oh,
pitch black.
was it too
for a
short?
second, but it was cool. It was a good time.
It's cool.
Like they
yeah.
that's
they
cool.
actually do a
Yeah.
pretty good job of creating like an atmosphere. And
Yeah, I
they
thought-
got a kick too out of we do like a Chick-fil-A corner kick.
Oh, the Chick-fil-A corner kicks. All the corner kicks are Chick-fil-A
time-
sponsored.
Every time there's
What
a
do you mean?
corner kick, every time
Look back on the
Nuggets
video.
to the
Look back on
ground?
the video.
every time RIFC has a corner kick, they do a promo where if we score directly off the corner kick, you get a free
like on that.
chicken
Go
sandwich.
to the last kick of the game. You can see it. So in the corner, that red sign is a Chick-fil-A sign.
Yeah.
So it's all the corners have that. No, in the
No,
corner.
on the field.
Like the corner kick.
Yeah.
There's a Chick-fil-A sign.
So wait, what do they do?
So they basically say like stomp your feet and make some noise. So like everybody fucking like stomps their feet on the bleachers while we like take corners. It's actually cool. It creates like a little atmosphere.
It's fun.
But the deal, like they do this at Friars games. Like if an
Oh, do they?
opponent misses 2 free
Oh, it's
throws
like one of
in a
those.
row,
Yeah, it's like one of
you get,
those.
like,
where
free
OKC
nuggets.
does that, dude.
Like Red Sox.
Yeah.
They're like the kids are getting fat.
Yeah,
So we do that
at
too.
99.
Yeah.
So if RIFC scores directly off a corner, I'm pretty sure you get a free chicken sandwich, but it's only at the Attleboro.
Oh, that one.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Right.
But you're already in Pawtucket. Like,
Right. Attleboro is
Yeah.
literally 10
Go
minutes.
right
It's
there.
closer. It's probably closer to Attleboro than our house.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There were some close ones. I'm telling you that
We did almost
the
score off
North
one.
Carolina
That was a nice
goalie
save, yeah.
pretty
Going
fucking
crazy?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. But we liked it. It was a good time.
No, it was a great time. I'd definitely go back. I'll tell you what, Josh, there was one guy who played just like Tommy. In
How
the
so?
worst way possible.
Guess what he-
like he
taking it
was
down the
tall,
fucking thing?
He was kind of slow. He had like one finesse move he hit the entire game, and he thought he was good. I was like, oh man, this guy didn't look that good.
He said that like 10 times.
He did, bro. He looked just like Tommy when we played with him. I was like,
He's
damn.
like, God, he's just like.
He's just like.
Like I'd see him, I go, damn.
Maybe I should call him.
But it was cool. We walked around. We did a lap around the stadium too. After we
Yeah.
did. I had never been in like the merch store. We went in there. Pretty cool. But some people got like kind of fucking cool ass merch walking around, and I'm like, damn, I kind of want to see if they're selling any of it.
They weren't.
And like, dude, yeah. And we were looking at because, dude, I saw a hat that some people had on, and I thought was pretty nice. I wanted to buy it, but I ended up just buying like a pennant, like a RIFC like pennant. I'm gonna put it on my wall.
Like they didn't even have the scarves. I like the scarves.
Yeah, they
I'd never
wanted
buy
the
one,
scarves.
but
They
the
didn't have any
scarves are pretty sick.
No.
Yeah, I don't know where people got them from.
I know, like I was saying, my
Right.
friend that I work with, I don't know if he's a season ticket holder, but he's like he signed up to be like an official fan, and they give you like a care package of stuff.
That's pretty sick.
That's how people get like the bumper stickers. Like,
Right, I've seen those. Yeah.
I've actually seen a decent amount of them.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So yeah, listen, we're doing good
It
things.
was pretty good. I liked
Nice
it.
stadium.
The fan section, 90 minutes wire to wire. They're playing the drums.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Crazy, keeping the beat the
bombs.
entire time.
Yeah.
They have drums.
Yeah.
Yes, no,
Like
they have
fans
like a
brought
whole.
them or like the
Yeah, the
stadium.
fans.
people?
No, I don't know. The
Fan
fans, I
section.
guess.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have like a proper.
It's pretty cool.
Behind the goal. It's nice, dude.
Yeah.
I want to sit behind
The opposite side.
the opposite goal, because I wouldn't want to sit like in
Yeah.
like the main fan section because that's too loud.
Oh yeah.
But that's where I want to sit next time, so I can see the stadium from that way, and then I will have hit all the angles.
Yeah.
I'm big on the angles. We'll have to sit in the 200s one time.
I was gonna say. They had this one guy dancing for like 45 minutes straight.
Yeah.
What do you mean dancing?
He was going up and down.
Listen,
like
Mike was super into it. Mike had a blast.
I had a good
Like
time.
a representative?
I don't know. He was in the fan section. He was just dancing the entire time. It was.
the
I
leader?
love the guy.
That's crazy. No,
They were very enthusiastic.
to an extent. Sure.
You gotta come next time.
We'll see.
No, it's so much fun.
It's good. It's a good
It's actually quite fun. It's good soccer too. They weren't like actually awful. I think as far
and
as
the
I know.
stadium's like that too. Like you're right on top of the game.
Yeah,
You're right on
we were
top
like
of the field.
like-
It's pretty nice.
like when we walked down, we were
Even
elevated.
the section
obviously.
we were in was A through K.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I think.
yeah. It wasn't like that many seats in the
Yeah.
thing,
It didn't seem that like
but it was like the grass was right there.
Yeah.
you could have touched it if you bent over and walked down the
Like
field.
they'll hear you.
Yeah,
Like you could talk.
Oh, you can.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. It's
I kind of how much are like the front seat? That my problem is if you get front row tickets, it's kind
I
of
would
bad.
never-
You
I
can't
would
see
never wanna
everything.
sit there, yeah. For any type of event.
Really?
But I wonder how much.
You only
that bad?
You can't
that
see
low
like the
forwards.
far side. Like you can't
guess.
see the corner kick if it's on
I
the
feel like-
opposite goal.
Well, I guess basketball is the best sport to sit
Right, 100%.
courtside.
100%.
I think soccer would be
Baseball-
next,
Baseball's not
or maybe
that
hockey,
bad
but
either.
it's like this.
Yeah,
oh yeah, baseball's not bad.
because you kind of just have to see the
But the
batter.
two
Yeah.
sports I wouldn't want to is soccer and football.
Yeah.
Right.
Football's-
yeah, football's,
yeah,
you
there's
have to
no
see the
Because
whole
you know
thing.
Yeah.
who was asking me?
Well,
I think it was you or
Yeah.
George was like saying like, "Oh, you're gonna have to break down the game for me." I was like, "I'm like a fucking,
Break down the game.
I'm like the monkey with the cymbals clapping in my head when I watch soccer live. Like I don't give a shit
Yeah, you were
about
saying
who's
that.
playing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's different.
I
when you're
do
looking.
and I don't. Like I was saying, like when we went with some of my friends, like some of my friends are like, "Oh yeah, look, they're like doing this and this," and I'm like, "Brother, just fucking watch it."
well,
Like, I just sat there kind of quiet. I just like I like think of it in my head, but I'm not gonna like explain to my boys
Right.
what's going on.
Yeah.
there was
I have
a
no desire to do.
there was a guy like a couple sections down from us doing like coaching. He was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Really?
funny. I was like, "Yo," I was like, "Get a little."
Like he wasn't talking anymore. He was just talking aloud with his hands.
Like
Like
pep on the side, like
literally, not doing this all that. But he was like every time they made a pass, he was like, okay. It was incredible. It was fun.
But it was good. Like I was explaining to Ryan at one point when we were walking to the concessions. This is the last thing I'll say about it. He was like asking me like, "Oh, like what do you think about the style of play?" And honestly, a lot of the teams all play the same.
Yeah.
And Josh will probably understand this more than you because you don't really watch.
Right.
But a lot of the teams like, it's a very basic
third
level
record, yeah,
of
okay.
like they pass the ball around the back left to right
Mm.
until the other team squeezes up a little bit. They play like one line splitting pass. Someone will drop, and then the ball will get played backwards again, and they just like will look for a ball over the top, and they do that constantly.
over
Red
and
and
over.
That
and
is
over.
both
Yeah.
teams every time. Like us, we play a long ball to our number 10 because he's huge,
Mm.
and you just try to play off a knockdown and hope you run downhill. Like, and that's really the whole game. Like,
I'll tell you what. There was a couple guys out there. They looked pretty good.
Some of
Yeah.
the link up plays were nice. Number
Yeah.
8 on North Carolina was nasty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he was tall and he could move too.
Yeah.
He's a dribbler.
He
I
had
liked
an assist.
77 on ours.
77.
That
on
guy
our
was
team.
wiry.
Yeah, he's a little tank.
I kid you. I kid you not. Like fucking like.
Oh yeah, he
Literally, no. I swear to God.
He
Like a
gets-
rabbit animal.
He was
gets
around.
Stuck in too. He had a couple nice tackles like
Yeah.
in our box.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Um,
Couple nice.
No, I thought it was good.
You got a tackle in her box.
Well, we said like I think we said 7.5 when we were there.
That's what you said.
yeah.
so-
If the stadium was packed, it probably would have been 8.
It's
Like
Seven
a
and a
last
half?
second goal
nice, dude.
would have been crazy.
7.5 only because at halftime he's going.
Listen,
oh,
if we no, it,
my
wa- I wasn't- it
God.
wasn't actually that
Hot
bad.
dogs.
No, George got silenced for a
Yo,
second. I don't know what
yo.
happened to George. The hot dog went down wrong.
He kept
He
saying-
stopped talking for like 20
Yo,
minutes.
he was like, he said that, he like whispered to me, he like couldn't get out. He's like, I have heartburn. It's so bad. Yo, and I was actually like looking at him out of the corner of my eye. I was like, I thought he was a guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, this kid like take a gummy or something? Like,
Dude, he had a hot dog launched horizontally,
horizontally
in
in
his
his
chest.
gut.
couldn't take it
Crazy.
out. Oh, that's
good
funny.
No, it was a good time. I'd definitely go back.
Sounds like
The
it.
tickets are only like $40, and if they're cheaper regularly, that's crazy.
shout out Josh. My
Shout
dad
out
was saying
Josh.
I think they usually sell tickets for like $4
$4?
in one of the sections.
$4 is
Like they sell,
insane.
I think they sell them for like $4.01, like $4 and then like a penny. I think.
That's crazy.
Don't quote me
Wow.
on that. I don't know. But
I'm
my
quoting
dad-
him on that one.
My dad kept saying that to me, and he was like, "Why would you pay 40? I was like, "All right."
I think it was worth it. $6 for
$6
$40.
for
Great.
$40, yeah. Well,
I don't know.
actually,
Wow.
put it
I
that
wouldn't
way.
buy
more,
the
but-
pizza slice again, but I had to
hope
try
not.
it.
Asinine.
It was like Ronzio level. Like it was okay.
They used to hit back in elementary
Yeah.
school.
Used to hit.
Anyway, that's the first bit.
I'm pretty sad. I hope they have good turnout. I hope they don't sputter out like
I doubt
in like
it.
5 years from
Unless
now.
they suck. That's the only
They're not bad. Not bad. There's a couple guys I
They
like.
keep doing little events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody knows that like type of experience here,
Right.
on Rhode Island. It's cool.
Let's. Can I drop a piece of baseball news right now?
Sure.
Devers just got traded to the Giants.
Really?
Was he good? Or was that the guy
he
who
was
sucked?
ass and he was
You
all
know
right.
who Rafael Devers is?
Was that
He
the
was
guy who
dog
was
shit in the
ass
beginning,
of the
yeah.
year? That's our turning point. What did he get traded for?
Whoever this pitcher is.
Oh.
Are they? Do they like it?
What the hell? Anyway, what the hell?
He goes, I don't know who any of
So
these guys are.
is that better or worse than the Desmond Bain trade?
It was coming, to be honest, because
I thought he was ass
in the
anyway.
offseason,
So we moved
some-
that guy up to replace him.
kind of, yeah. Like some of
He's-
the
What?
acquisitions.
Said Luca
we
trade
made
part 2.
in
That's
the
how bad it is
offseason,
apparently.
Who said that? Zach?
Kind of
George
led
said
to
that.
it.
Oh, well, I don't trust George's baseball advice. I'll listen to Zach. Or Deg.
Jordan Hicks, Kyle Harrison, and more. Whatever the more is.
It was probably coming when we signed Bregman because they like kind of play the same position.
Right.
Yeah, somebody said
second
this
base.
is the same reaction I had when Shams tweeted the Luca trade.
Maybe it was just, I guess.
Wait,
Just had his 500th career RBI today, I think, for the Red Sox or something.
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Oh, so he's old. He's older?
He's not that old.
Damn.
He's just nasty.
Well, that's the thing. Have you been watching baseball for
I
a
think
while?
he's second in RBIs this season.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he turned up.
Yeah, come
What the
on.
hell? Why do we trade him now? Because his price is all time high.
Cash in.
What? You've been watching baseball for a while?
I can't claim that.
Oh.
Legally.
Well, like
What are you gonna?
I have been watching baseball. Well, I was saying Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew
McCutcheon.
Yeah.
Bro, I cannot believe he's 38.
Yeah.
Oldest time.
He's 38. I literally remember when he was a rookie, and I was like, damn, it's a crazy ass name, and he was doing good shit.
Yeah, he's.
He's 38.
He was great. He cut his dreads and then he sucked.
He was,
I
like, One of
know.
my favorite players. When I
Right.
was, like 12 when I
Right.
played baseball.
That's crazy. That blew my mind when I saw that because he just passed for like third all time in like Pirates history or something like that.
Right.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I go, how old's this guy?
Sorry, I just had that notification.
38.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Damn, that's fun.
Makes
you think.
Mike, lead us into the next topic.
Oh, yeah.
This might be a Mike heavy episode. Fair warning.
It will.
No, I mean, we're probably like fucking 35 minutes in.
We are 28.
28. Close enough.
Oh, out of the corner of my eye, I did not know what you just saluted. I thought you were.
Wow, that's
pulling that one
No,
out.
that looked crazy.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
that's a transition.
But you go back when this comes out. My heart dropped out of the corner of my eye.
We have a thumbnail now.
Holy shit! Oh my
You can hold
Uh,
the yellow card and do it. Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll put a scarf on you.
Um,
All right. Oh, good.
anyways, it's Trent's birthday over the weekend. I think it was Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Saturday because it was the same thing. So Trent's birthday was Saturday. He spent $45 million on a military parade.
So he did that himself.
Well, what does that mean?
Like people didn't do it for him. Like they didn't be like, oh, let's throw a parade for Trump.
Right,
he
no, he
was like,
set it
you
up.
guys do this.
He wants a parade for himself. Yes.
What is it, North Korea?
Well, right. That's what everyone said. Here's a couple of videos from it. So mind you, so they had a bunch of like military people, walking around DC doing the fucking marching and shit, like the North Korean stuff.
Yeah.
But like 10 times worse because the North Koreans and every other dictatorship, like people or like any other country like that, has people who specifically train for this. Like they don't have actual jobs. So literally in the,
That's
I mean,
fucking
granted, so is this on screen?
Yeah.
They're just walking. I mean, they're marching, but you know how like the North Koreans like march in unison, like really nice, because they're like ceremonial guard. Like they don't actually go to war.
Yeah. Okay.
So these guys are actually like have jobs. They don't march all day, so they're just fucking walking in the street.
Special thanks to
What do you mean they don't have jobs?
Sponsored by Coinbase.
Like their job is to do that, is to march, and
In
like,
North
it's like a
Korea.
band type of thing,
Okay.
right? It's like when you ever see like the Navy band or something like that.
yeah, like if you can't like step out of
Like,
line
that's
in
it,
North
yeah.
Korea, like you're not allowed.
Right. No, I know.
Like these people have like not desk jobs, but they like do
They're-
stuff.
yeah, they're
within
doing
the
shit.
military. They don't fucking march
Oh.
around all day,
Okay.
right?
Well,
They're not gonna march.
So
in
you
unison.
made it seem like.
No, that's what I meant.
No.
But yeah, they had the fucking thing sponsored by Coinbase.
Yeah, I saw the clip of this for his birthday.
Oh my god, no, this
looks
looks
so bad, bro. It was so
Yeah,
bad.
It's crazy. People literally were like, everyone should be afraid right now.
No, that's crazy.
They were just rolling down
How much does this fucking cost?
45 million.
That actually cost 45 million?
Yeah. Well, it was, they flew in a bunch of things. Like they had the tanks, and they had a bunch of people fly in from all the
Was
branches.
this televised?
Or, dude.
This was televised. Yeah, it was on PBS.
News.
The other one was C-SPAN. That was the entire. I tell you what, that was the entire thing.
God.
Just driving down the street and marching.
That's genuinely insane.
This was a good one. If this was, this wasn't what I thought it was. There was a clip on the thing because there was literally no one there,
Yeah, I saw that there were.
and it was just you hear like the fucking like they had like the World War I or World War II tanks, the Shermans, and it was just you heard the wheel squeaking. You literally, it was so fucking bad.
the basketball court.
Why is it just quiet?
Well, we don't have the sound on.
No, I know, but I imagine it couldn't have been like rowdy,
Yeah, it wasn't rowdy.
you know?
But this was supposed to show basically how you said, oh, like a military parade like North Korea, and people were like, well, actually, like Eisenhower had a military parade. Mind you, he was a 5-star general who basically
in
defeated the Nazis.
1953.
Right, in 1953.
After a world war.
Right. Yes, he
Oh,
rolled the
that's- oh,
tanks
that's way
down
different.
because they just came out of fucking World War II.
Came back from the war.
And it's the 250th birthday of the entire army. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, this guy.
I'm giving a yellow card to this.
Yellow.
Ridiculous. Because then you talk about all like the spending stuff and cutting spending, and you throw a $45 million fucking march down
Yeah.
Broadway, like doing fucking nothing, like no one gives a shit.
That's why he fired Doge. He was like, I got to do this, bro.
He said they won't allow this.
They won't allow this. They got to get this guy out of here. But so on the same day as that, they had. Now, honestly, I didn't think about this, but I guess it was lined up. They probably lined it up on his birthday. I didn't think about that. Did not think about that. I don't know Trump's birthday off the top of my head, so I guess it was the 14th.
This is Gemini.
I guess so. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Listen,
You got a bad list of people, but a good list of people too.
the good ones are really good.
And the bad ones are really bad.
Bad ones tend to be pretty bad.
I was just thinking when Hitler's birthday was. It's fine. It's not a Gemini. He's not a Taurus either. Thank you. Well, I was just thinking to myself. I was thinking the worst people I know.
Probably an Aries. Like that.
Probably, yeah, Josh.
Like that.
That's interesting.
Probably definitely not an Aries.
April 20th. Either he's might be just a Taurus or he definitely is an Aries.
Oh, God.
Taurus.
You have a
When does
little,
it start? When does it
Oh,
start?
a
No,
little,
whoa. When does Taurus start, bro? You kidding me?
Taurus. I think it's right there. It's probably like
It's gonna be that.
19th,
It's gonna be that day. No.
19th.
You're joking.
April 20th
Oh, come on.
to
This is
May
ridiculous.
20th.
This is ridiculous.
Oh,
That's literally
sorry.
preposterous.
You have a little
Sorry.
about you, I would say.
We're both great speakers. I don't know.
Right.
Wow.
Super compelling.
They're super compelling. We're great speakers. We're good people.
Definitely not a
You know, we can work a crowd a little bit. That's crazy. All right.
Taurus.
So, anyways, on the same day, they had the No Kings protest, right? Which is
Can
supposed
you
to be.
explain this to me now? I have no idea what this was.
So it's supposed to be a protest about Elon and Trump. Now Elon's obviously outed, so it doesn't make sense for him anymore. But it was about him,
No King's Day.
right? So basically, there was like Million Man marches across the entire. Like they had one here, they had
I
one.
did see the one here,
Yeah.
but I
Right.
was like, I don't understand what this.
Now, good thing was most of these were completely peaceful, as far as I know. What was that face?
Stuff.
You put
At
the
least
craziest-
stuff around.
craziest thing that happened.
Stuff around here is usually pretty peaceful.
What do you?
No, you forgot to put something in here that was actually crazy.
What?
The stuff in Minnesota.
Well, I didn't want to fill the document too thin.
No.
There's
That's
a political thing. I can cover
that's
that
crazy.
easily. I can
Yeah,
cover that
yeah.
easily.
We'll
I
talk
have
about
the
later.
things
Talk
for
about
that.
later. But yeah.
So basically, I mean, so there's the two sides of the coin thing here is, so the Seattle PD, following like the LA stuff, said they're not going to cooperate with ICE,
Yes.
right? And they're kind of not going to listen to them. And so you can, you can,
What do you say? What you need to say.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what you're saying?
Yeah, they said they weren't going to cooperate ICE, and they're not going to do all the shit, right? And Seattle's like a pretty liberal place, so they kind of always like usually do that. Like they did it with the demilitarized zone or unlawful zone, whatever the fuck it was before. On the other side of the coin, Florida, coming into the protest, said about protesters,
Oh my God.
we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains because we will kill you. Now you can watch the video. So let's read the caption real quick. Florida sheriff issues death warning ahead of national protests happening June 14th. I'm going to slaughter this. Brevard County Sheriff Wayne Ivey told anti-ICE protesters that any violent action such as throwing bricks or firebombs will be met with lethal force. In press conference, he warned that Florida is not California and anyone attacking deputies should be left graveyard dead. Mind you, no one's firebombed anyone. I don't think anyone's thrown bricks.
For you, all right? And if somebody wants to know what I mean by turn violent, all right, this is what I mean. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail.
I don't mind that.
If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street.
There has been some videos of that too.
If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your. So I'm gonna break it down for you.
Oh,
all right, remains that. Because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This has got to stop. You're watching what's taking place out there. You're seeing police officers that are being attacked, being spit on, being put in harm's way just for doing their jobs. You're seeing ICE agents that are being targeted for doing their jobs. And you're seeing obstructionists that are doing all of this, standing in the way of law and order. Remains that.
It's just unfortunate because I have a couple thoughts. We'll see how they are taken.
I honestly might
All right,
say the
let's
same
see.
thing about it. To be honest.
Now, on one hand, obviously, not a lot of what he said. Rather, it's unfortunate that he has to even say those things.
Right.
But also, in my opinion, there's a certain way to deliver messages like
100%.
that, because I just think that's almost even more provocative.
Yeah.
To be
Gets
like,
people going.
Be like, oh, I'm gonna put you
does.
in the hospital. Like, we'll see.
Yeah, there's a way to deter people without like coming off like that, because now people are gonna want to like rebel. Like, what, this guy's saying this too? Like,
And, and we saw a lot of like the ICE protests. That was kind of a even bigger topic last week too. All the stuff that was going on in LA,
Yeah.
and I didn't get to comment on it because I wasn't here or whatever. But even a lot of stuff there. Like I saw a lot of people posting on social media, famous people, influencers that were showing out and supporting people who like are literally getting their fucking family members deported. And it sucks because it's like we do have the right to peacefully protest, and there's a fine line. And I think we're at a pretty sad point in America, and every time we are going through these things, like everyone says you kind of like have to have an opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I rarely pick sides in terms of like, oh, I'm for this or against this. But I am always on the side of like, can we not just like have a conversation?
yeah, that's fair.
I think that's what's sad is that like protesting is great. Like I think protesting is actually cool. Like we've talked about it before. It's nice seeing people band together and try to stand for something, but then to be met with like, we'll kill you probably.
yeah, if you
And
you're
now
holding a brick-
obviously like you shouldn't fucking mob around somebody's car, and you obviously shouldn't raise a gun or like threaten law enforcement, threaten people that are trying to like do their jobs. It's just sad that like that's the route that often goes, rather than like, yo, could y'all just like hear the message for a second?
yeah, no, that's fair.
You know what I'm trying to say?
And especially
Sucks.
with someone like that coming out and saying things, like now there's gonna be leeway where like, oh, I killed him, but like he was doing this, like now it's
Yeah. Right.
that's like a very dangerous rhetoric.
You're almost
to throw
like
out there.
creating gray areas.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that was the same thing. I just forget his first name.
Who?
The governor, Santos, whatever the fuck his name was.
Ivy? Something Ivy? Wait, who you talking
no. Not Ted Cruz. What the fuck's the governor of Florida?
Oh.
I forget his name. But anyway, he said basically like in the Defense Act.
DeSantis, Rob
DeSantis.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis. If your car gets crowded and you feel threatened, you can just run them over.
run them over.
Yeah.
Like legally.
Crazy.
You can't.
As a self-defense act.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Which like
And that's
that's such a gray zone area.
Yeah,
It is.
that's
Like I
what
understand,
sucks.
yes, you will feel I would imagine if anyone crowded your car, you would feel
Yeah.
like your life would threatened.
Yeah.
But like,
But
That's
then
almost like
to
a
run
back
over the
against
crowd.
wall scenario.
I know, yeah, you run over a crowd of people
Where you
now.
probably
Now
would
you're
never,
gonna get your life threatened.
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Like, I'm not. All right, I was gonna say you, but that would be.
Put me in it.
I'm
it's
not.
fine.
All right.
This is the greatest
You
thing
put me
ever
in it.
made.
For
This is the
example,
greatest thing
like,
ever made.
I don't. This is
So I like soccer now. I can see why the rest. I can pull these out.
Wait,
you know
hold
what? That's
on.
the problem with the NBA. They ain't got no flag. They ain't got no
They got no
shit going on.
warnings.
They
just
don't,
call
yeah.
fucking whistles, bro. Whistle on what, motherfucker?
Favorites.
If they walk down with this, that's crazy.
You gon'. That's what they do. You gon'.
Like baseball's like that too.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Sassy.
Get him out of here.
Like I don't think you'd run over people with your car.
No, I don't think so either. You have to be crazy to do
If
that.
there was 100 people,
You would have to be crazy. to do that.
right?
Right.
There was people banging on your windows. You might get a little scared and be like, "Fuck, what do I do?"
I would tell him,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna fucking run you over if you don't stop.
I'm not
I don't
supporting
think I
that.
do
That
it.
would help the
I'm
situation.
think I do it.
I'm not supporting
Right.
that. I'm sure there's many people getting caught in that situation.
100%.
That's unfortunate.
See-
And obviously the police and law enforcement, like, we gotta go help him. But yo, like, it's a fucking flying in. Fucking
Yeah.
the
National
Guard
Guard.
and shit. I'm like,
Crazy.
yo, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and then it's like you watch this gentleman speak, right? Like, rightfully so, right? Obviously, you have to lay down the law, but yo, it's scary.
I don't know why they don't just be like, hey, if we're peaceful, if you're peaceful, we'll be peaceful. Just
Yeah.
leave it.
Well, because they won't be.
Yeah, but at least lie.
I find it like
shit.
like this could be
They'll come out
like
and say,
a-
well, I'm gonna fucking kill you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking kill you down the street.
Yeah.
That's
like, I have a
way
hard-
worse.
Like I always have a hard time trying to wrap my head around like who starts this,
Right.
you know?
Like, what do you mean?
Like who started it?
Like the violence, part of it?
Like we didn't.
Well,
it's kind of
like-
like we didn't start the fire.
Most of the time, it's just somebody like that's not even really giving a fuck about the movement or the protest in general. It just wants to fucking start like burning
Yeah,
shit.
people. Right. You're right. That
It's
is
a good time
That
to
is
do
said. That is
Yeah.
commonly said sometimes. Like
It's like because if you're really
be a good
about it,
time
you're
to
not
loot
doing
What's
that.
what?
You know.
I put a clip in here.
It's just.
I think it's towards the
sucks.
bottom.
And which one?
It's like the last
This?
one. It's like the last one in that section. I hope it's this one. It's not that one. I hope it's this next one. You click the same one again.
Is it the same one? No.
You literally click the same one
It
again.
said police, police.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah, I thought I clicked on that one first.
But that's my problem.
It's this.
Like you have a sit-in and then they pepper spray you.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the-
is that not antagonizing and then trying to escalate things?
Is this real?
What do you mean is that real?
Like, is this a gift from?
No, this wasn't a gift from exactly from that.
Well, they said rules for protest: 1, sit down together; 2, silence is power; 3, spread the signal; 4, do not engage; make peace visible. And then
They
this is
tried to put
someone
out a
like saying
poster, like for
in
the
order for
rules.
nonviolence to work, your opponent must have conscience. The United States has none. And it's just it's an example of them pepper spraying a peaceful protest. Ugh. Yeesh. Yikes.
And that's the thing, right? Because then
Oof.
there's gray area. Because then it's like, well, where are they sitting? Are they supposed to be sitting
Right.
there? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Do they have the right to be right? You know that. The words "do they have the right" can be like taken out of context, but it's like that could be a private property. I don't know. We don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Is unfortunate that like you have to worry about those things. This was what? This was where?
In
Wow.
I think it was in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Protests. What?
This is like when City won the treble.
Can you scroll up
Sorry.
and read it
The
again?
fuck is that? The
Video
treble?
shows massive crowd in downtown Los Angeles protesting against Trump. The No Kings protests mark the largest nationwide anti-Trump demonstration since his return to office.
See, like that's.
And I think it's only going to get worse.
I find
Hopefully.
it funny how like they're saying that's the biggest since he returned to office, meaning like there's already been
was
so
probably
many.
bigger
Like
ones,
that's
yeah.
so
Right.
crazy, dude.
I know.
He's had like 6 or 7 different ones, like nationwide rather, well, some worldwide. That's crazy. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
But it wasn't just L.A. Like even like small town places literally had like giant.
We had
things.
we had one. You said.
Right. But yeah,
think the first clip
it
shows,
is-
like, a
it's
bunch of
crazy to hear
compilations.
like the police talk about it like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, brother.
Signs were nice.
Oh yeah, people had a bunch of
Creative.
funny signs.
Read that.
I could
Read that
shit a
one.
better president. I hope your birthday sucks, you stupid orange fuck.
Like your face is like.
Yes, that red hat does make your dick look small. Where's this?
What does it say?
I don't know where that is.
It doesn't say.
Yeah.
There's a
Where the fuck's this guy taking his video from?
He's on
What,
the
he
fucking
climb the top of the tower? What
needle.
the hell was that?
Holy shit.
There's a lot of people. That is a lot of people.
Yeah.
A ton of people.
Yeah.
Nationwide.
Holy shit.
Oh, this one's
This
in
is in
Philly.
Philadelphia.
Whoa! I thought those were cars.
No, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Whoa!
There's big shit. A lot of people turned out for this.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh my god. See, all right. I'm all for protesting. The one thing, don't do the highway shit. I find that
Fuck the
like
highways. That'd be the first
absolutely
thing I do.
fucking stupid. Like people like just trying to get the fucking work, and you have to sit there
Saturday.
now. No, but in general, like they were doing that shit on Friday.
You work from home.
Fuck that.
And
dude.
you go
All
in
the
at 6
time.
o'clock in the morning.
Protesters don't stop.
Yeah, mad. You have a long day where you're trying to come home and you're fucking. What the fuck's this traffic for? You get in your car and there's a line
That's
of
a day off
people.
of work. That's an easy day off of
No,
work.
it's not
What's
an
your
easy
boss
day
gonna
off
do,
of
get
work.
mad at you? Sorry, they blocked the highway.
Well, what if you come back from work? Then it's like, what the fuck,
Then you're
dude?
fucked.
What
My
the
dog.
You
fuck?
get a good reason to stop and get dinner, I guess.
You can't. You're on the highway. You can't turn around.
That's
Get
the
off.
last-
Park the
Yeah,
car.
that's what I want
Park
to
the
do.
car on
I
the
gotta
highway.
stop at this Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, right.
Oh, great.
God damn it. There's a Walters
You've never
beef
been to
down the
Cracker
street.
Barrel. Don't
Not,
say
and
that.
I never will.
Yeah,
You
fuck
will.
that shit.
Fuck.
That
You
the
will
yellow
go to
card is
Cracker
good.
Barrel.
Say suggesting going to Cracker Barrel.
You will go to Cracker Barrel. I saw a T-shirt. It was like I fed folded at Cracker Barrel.
Rattle
Love
them off.
What'd you say?
Rattle off the last links, so we can keep it rolling. What else?
I wish all those.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can do the first one. Do the first police one.
Oh, you show it.
Well, you clicked it, but we didn't show it.
On screen.
But this was basically, it was like a news guy, and mind you, they're rolling live.
It says, "Whoa." Hats off to ABC News reporter Matt Gutman.
Out the gut.
It's probably Gutman.
Hey.
Keeping his cool yesterday. This LAPD officer needs to be relieved of duty if he can't handle an alleged touch without snapping.
All right, let's see.
We didn't touch anybody. You know that's true. Okay. Thank you. I got it. So you can see, obviously, tensions are extremely high here.
Yes, because you touched the officer. Don't touch the officer.
We have video testimony. Nobody touched an officer. Okay. Obviously, massively high tensions here. These folks are tired. They are also hot. It's a long day, and it's been a long week.
Right.
We clearly didn't touch the officers. You're on live television, sir.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Thank you so much. We will stay back. We appreciate what you're doing here. Tensions are high. That was a moment that we haven't experienced very often here.
He's
I
still
think
going,
There has
damn.
been respect between the media and law enforcement here. We have kept our distance.
And that's what sucks too, like on the police side of it right now. Obviously, well, maybe this isn't as obvious, but I feel like if I was a policeman, I would most of the time assume that everything is like peaceful. Right now, also on the other side, like should that
Wait, what?
did somebody? I'm saying like, let me rephrase. I would assume that I'm not gonna like be threatened,
I think they assume they will be.
I think they assume they
Yeah.
will be.
and that's the
To be
problem.
like
Right,
ready
that is the
for
problem.
it.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Because
That's the problem. That like,
what do you think? The press
okay,
guy is going to
and now-
attack you?
Never know.
and now to like
It's Matt
right,
Gutman.
Live
the
on TV,
gut,
bro.
The
Right.
gut.
The gut.
That's the gut. He's doing it. He's doing the thing.
to debate my own point, right? Like, I don't know. It didn't look like in that clip that an officer got touched.
No.
Like,
Right.
So you could say, well, should you be touching an officer to begin with? Okay, probably not. But like,
You want to fucking get
even
it?
if
Kidding.
one
Don't.
did, like, is that like, do you have to react like that? I don't know. I'm not a cop. Never.
What if he had a kick me sign on him?
It's just kind of crazy.
That's fair.
I also think a lot of it has to do with the like. People aren't gonna like this. I think it has a lot to do with like being in uniform.
That's got to be racist.
You know what I mean?
I was sorry.
Like you
I
are,
read it.
like I get that, like you are the law, but it's like we also are humans.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of like what the reporter was saying. Like, listen, it's been a long day for these guys. Like,
Just like the refs.
probably
They go
didn't-
mad with power.
like, he probably didn't mean to fucking lash out like that, but it's tough.
They probably talk to them like they're about to go into fucking war before they get like deployed out there because
Which
they
is
have to be
also a
ready
problem.
for like literally anything. There could be a terrorist attack. You don't know. They have to be ready
True.
for it.
Fair.
So like.
True.
They're sitting there. They're probably looking all around like crazy, and the guy's probably, "You want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with me, bro?" Like he's probably like hype as fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, But at the same time, you're paid to be cool under pressure.
It's almost like we shouldn't militarize the police.
Yes,
Oh,
100%.
shocking claim. We should not militarize the police.
You want to touch me? I
Shocking
didn't touch you,
claim.
sir. Leaves, comes back. You touch.
Right.
Leaves, comes back. You
You
touch.
ever put a gas mask on? That'll make you rage.
I'll tell you what.
Some fucks you with a gas mask, you're gonna kill
Maybe
him.
not rage, but you'll feel a little invincible.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a horse with blinders on, man.
Do whatever you want. But it's like to circle back to the other.
So that's what the
to
Gutman does, bro.
It's like to circle back to the video of that cop talking. It's like, what do you think? Like, how do you think people are gonna react though when you hear the chief of police say like, "We could actually kill you
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
if you protest out of line"? Like, that's kind of crazy. So I don't know.
I feel like it's
Sit
always
with
a thing of like
that one.
the cops do some shit or in a protest.
Yeah.
Somebody sees a cop doing something, being aggressive to somebody, whether in the right or wrong, and then now like,
Yeah.
hey, you can't do that, and then 5 people, hey, you gotta do that, and now it's like something's gonna pop off because now people are crowding you,
Right.
berating you,
Yeah.
and your whole line of cops are sitting there like, yo, what the fuck, like,
Yeah, and the
all right.
cops obviously also have a right to defend themselves and
Exactly.
enforce the law. Like, I'm not trying to like say one side's doing wrong
Yeah.
shit and the other side's not. Like, we're not. That's not what this podcast is for.
But we do know the cop shot the kid.
cop shot the kids, a cop shot the kids, a cop shot the cop shot the kids, a cop shot the kids, a cop.
Awful fucking song.
I like that.
You like that?
I'm
It's
talking about
catchy.
The actual song.
It's
You know
not
the
catchy
actual
at all.
song? You know the
Oh,
actual
no,
song?
I don't know the
Slick
actual
Rick,
song.
bedtime?
It's catchy.
Tell me a bedtime story.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the sample's
Shot the
from.
kids, a cop shot.
No, I hate that shit. It's
Cop
fucking
shot the
maniacal.
kids,
I want
that's
to.
a
I wanna shoot
sample.
myself.
That's a clip.
Cop shot the
It's
kids,
a clip of
and it's looped.
Uncle
Yeah.
Ricky.
hate that.
He tells a bedtime story. Look
Because
that up.
the cop shot the kid.
We don't like that, but you like a Millie?
That's a good song.
Same thing.
It's like a storytelling song.
Young Money. You
song.
talking about Young Money?
A Millie, cop shot the kids, cop shot the, a Millie, cop shot the kids, cop
That's
shot the kids.
completely different.
Kid.
The whole beat is the cop shot the kid. It's awful.
Yeah,
Cop shot
the
the
beat-
kids, the cop
yeah.
shot the
It's
cop
awful.
shot the
It's
kids,
literally an
the cop
awful
shot the
song.
kids, the cop shot the-
The original's not bad.
I have to listen to it.
Love that shit.
We'll listen to it.
We're going to
on.
war.
Moving on.
Yeah, it's looking
Let
like
me,
it.
let me give you the timeline
Me
here.
and Josh are kind of chilling.
Yeah. We're doubly chilling.
You're right.
This is
I
green-
actually
this
saw-
green- This is green to me.
Exactly. You can't put us in there. We don't know what.
You're going.
What?
And you're going.
No. I was gonna. I saw a tweet today that was like, or actually no, CK sent me some on TikTok, and it was like, when you just turned 26 or whatever, and you got to worry about the 18-year-olds going to the war now. Like,
Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Someone
sure
goes, it's your time.
18 to 25 is the
We
first time to
age
get
out?
drafted.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're the second wave. You're
we're
the second
next,
wave.
yeah.
The first wave is 18 to
Hopefully it
25.
doesn't get that bad.
Hopefully, yeah.
Right. Hopefully it doesn't get that bad.
They
It's
said
not 18.
it was
What
like
do you mean? What do you mean? They take 18 and 25-year-olds first?
18
to 25, like
That's
that
the
age
first wave
range,
of
yeah.
drafting.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Right. Big
Let's
ups.
go.
Right.
Everyone
Right.
born in the latter half of the year is trembling. Ryan's fucked.
We're born in the right.
my God.
Oh, we're gonna
He's
get
sneaking
to
in.
We're gonna get to him quickly.
Someone goes, thank a YN for their service.
Fine shits.
So anyways, was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday because I went to. You don't have to open this yet. It was when was this posted? The 12th. So it's Thursday, right? 13th is Friday.
Friday was-
11th, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So on the 12th, I think it was honestly in the morning.
It was pretty.
Maybe it
Oh,
was
it's
the
for
night
us,
before.
yeah.
Because it was the night before. It was
Night before Christmas.
their.
Oh, right. Their night.
Their
our
night.
well, no,
morning.
it was our
Their-
morning, their afternoon.
Yeah. Wait.
That's
it was
a
dark.
lie. I don't know.
I thought it was dark too. That's why I said it. But anyways, so Israel. So let me give you the gist here.
You know.
There's a country called Israel. There's a country called Iran. Iran.
Actually, I'm sorry. Remember the Guna? Her British boyfriend was over. I was trying to help my brother out with his PlayStation stuff on FaceTime, and somebody brought up Iran.
Okay.
And I was berated for not saying Iran. He goes, Iran, what's that?
Oh. King
So-
Kobayashi said that?
Yes.
Oh, please.
So Iran. Go ahead.
Iran, whatever. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
I know.
Iran to Iraq.
What did you say? Iraq? And I say, yeah. Instead of
What?
Iraq.
Oh, please.
That's what I said.
God
That's
help
what
me.
I said.
You know, these liberals.
Semantics.
Get so sensitive about words. So, anyways, this country, Iran. What'd you say it was?
Iran.
Iran. It doesn't
Yeah.
have the ring.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't have the ring to it.
Afghanistan. Come on.
The Arabs, Iran.
Go on.
Anyways, so Iran, right? Iran They basically run. So Israel, right? Jewish state,
Yes.
right? Iran,
Not
Muslim
Jewish
state,
state.
not a Jewish state, but it's basically the same thing. They're very theologically purposed.
Yes.
And it's a group that the name of it eludes me at this time. The Ayatollah.
Come on.
The Ayatollah.
Oh, okay.
You know the Ayatollah?
No.
And you know the Ayatollah from songs.
Do not.
People make that reference in songs all the time, the Ayatollah.
What the who?
Billy Joel in The World is Burning.
Oh, that's
song?
different. Hey, you talking about the world? Yeah. They make that
Wait,
references.
The Ayatollah's been around for eons.
Okay.
Right? And basically for eons, like our entire life.
Spelled
right? They've-
AYATOLLAH.
Yeah, not like how you think it is. But
It
basically,
is an honorific title used for high-ranking 12er Shia Muslim clerics. It signifies
Right.
a scholar of great learning and authority in Islamic law and theology. Yeah, there you go.
so basically, just think about it as like the group that runs the whole country, right?
Yeah.
Now, so Iran is in the Middle East is very religious tribes type thing.
Yeah.
So you get the Shiites and the Sunnis, and they kind of do shit sometimes. But anyways, Iran, right? Shiites, you said that. So they want nukes, right?
Yes.
And so we kind of had a nuclear deal with them, where we actually like sent like a third party in to go investigate and be like, okay, you're doing. It's all about you have to reach a certain level of enrichment in your uranium before it becomes nuclear.
Yeah, so they're not supposed to be making...
Right. They're not supposed to be making nuclear bombs, right? And so beforehand, we were sending people in to make sure they weren't doing nuclear bombs. And we had the Iranian nuclear deal, and that was a big thing.
Yep.
Now, Trump in his first term ripped that up. He said, we're not doing that.
Yep.
God knows why, you know. But a big reason is Israel doesn't trust them anyways, which, sure. Sure.
Yeah.
They hate you. Sure. They probably would do it anyways. Sure. Were they doing it behind closed doors? Maybe.
I'll tell you
But-
what. Keep going. I'll chime in after.
They've literally been doing it since like 1995. They keep putting out reports that they're close to making nuclear deals. It was the same thing we invaded fucking Iraq, Afghanistan because they had weapons of mass destruction and some bullshit like that, right?
And there weren't.
That's the same just now. So what does Israel do? They think they're close, so they basically tactically, literally blow up the apartments of like the head of the nuclear people.
Yep. And
like,
they
literally
hit
just
too.
kill them.
They hit.
Well,
they did not miss.
Somebody actually put out a good tweet and was like, they'll bomb
Right.
like tent encampments, but they'll also hit one fucking room of a
From like
big ass
20,000
Yeah.
miles away.
from countries over.
Precision,
with
yeah.
extreme precision. And it was like they just like killing people clearly. Like,
Right.
Oh, obviously.
Right. You have a precise.
Which was
yeah.
Can you pull up that picture? That is a crazy picture.
Oh.
You've seen the picture?
Yeah, I've seen the picture of like the
Of
blown out
like
apartment. Yeah, it's crazy.
and it's not even a big hole
Yeah.
in the
You
wall.
probably just look up probably Iran. That's not it.
I'll try to find it. Let me just keep talking.
I should have put that in there.
Let me cook.
Anyways, there it is, right there.
Is this?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no
it.
fucking way.
That's it, right there,
Is
bro.
that not crazy? That is crazy.
No,
Is that
no,
stupid?
no. They
Is that the
have
craziest thing
no.
ever?
They have
No
no
excuse,
more
bro.
I
excuses.
can't even wrap my head around.
They have no excuse. That looks like a fucking cartoon where somebody ran out the fucking
does.
building.
I'm
I'm
That
not
is
even-
insane.
And listen, I'm not even sure if that's the real picture.
It could. Maybe it's not.
I hope to God it's not.
But I saw that and I was like, I can't even wrap my head around the technology it would take
I don't know if that's about to show. His head get blown off.
from like literally a country over, two
Right.
countries over.
That is absolutely insane, dude.
It is crazy.
And their excuse was like, they were making them. That's why we did it. They were making them. We
Right.
knew. And then they went in and then they checked and they were like, yeah, we have no evidence that they were actually doing anything.
Right. And the crazy bit is because if you think about it in any way outside of the Middle East, because like obviously as Americans we have different concepts of even like Europe, right? How it like isn't. But if you just think if like Canada shot the head of the nuclear like things for Mexico.
Yeah.
Like just sent a missile to his fucking apartment. Like even if Mexico like fucking hated Canada, they wanted to kill them. That's still
That's crazy. That's crazy.
the most insane thing ever. And so they went around and just killed a bunch of people with precision strikes on like one night randomly. And then by the next morning they were raiding like missiles upon fucking Israel and Tel Aviv.
That was crazy.
Um,
The Iron Dome.
right.
Does
And
not
so
work.
Well, one of the strategies they were doing it basically, they were using fucking like missiles that they had from like 30 years ago, and just sending them over. So the
Like, just
Iron
to
Dome
fucking
would
just-
focus on those, and then it had the big
sneak
missiles.
attack.
Right. And so, listen, say what you want to, because technically, yes, it makes sense that you would have to put the Iron Dome sites inside the place it's protecting.
Like a
right?
city or
Because the
something,
sites
yes.
were literally inside cities, like
Yeah.
inside city centers. And they at the same time, they mocked like Hamas because they were inside like city centers, like around civilians, using them as like bodyguards. And they'll say, I don't know if it literally shows
I'm
this.
just gonna look for a video of it, but keep going.
But so, this is one of them. Yeah. This was I think the other night. This kind of shows like the cannon fodder is like taking the Iron Dome focus.
we
Oh
show
my
this?
god!
I guess so. But you can see the electricity goes out in this.
Nobody
clip,
got
too,
hurt in this video.
as far as I know. But you can see how the other missiles are kind of like taken out by Iron Dome, and then this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
one just
yeah.
scopes on through.
Dude, that is insane, dude. I could
Right.
not imagine. Prayers to all the people living in these areas that are just like living and are innocent.
Right.
Right.
That's super sad.
Yeah, but on the same breath, I forgot what I was saying.
On the same
As
breath.
soon as we show any ounce of fear,
Yeah.
sympathy, Croft immediately.
Oh, this was the first night. This was the first night, though.
Oh, this
Which is,
was,
it's kind of crazy to watch the Iron Dome work because you can see like it literally launches out of like apartment building sections.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just shoot stuff down. Yeah.
And yes, does it make sense that they're there because they have to protect those things? Yes, correct. But it is hypocritical because they were saying like Hamas is using bodyguards. And so then they use literally the same people in like the Israel like higher ups who are like, oh my God, they're targeting civilians. It's like the Iron Dome site's literally in civilian centers.
Like
Like I understand Iran's not good. Not standing up for Iran, not standing up for Iran. But
That
are they
red
targeting
flag- no, but
civilians?
that-
They may be.
That red flag of revenge is kind of tough, though.
The red flag event is kind of
That
tough.
is insane.
They do some crazy flags. They're good with the flags. But are they strictly targeting civilians? Perhaps not.
it's like that is
I don't know how you,
collateral.
I, listen,
but
I
you
honestly
can-
don't know how you fucking guide a missile from countries over.
But
To
I don't
be
either.
completely honest.
Fucking sweating on the fucking keyboard.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that shit. So
That's what I'm
Imagine
saying.
I don't know
trying
how
to
it
guide that
works.
shit to the fucking apartment. Oh fuck.
They
Right.
put that thing through a window.
Shit.
Right. Well, Iran doesn't have those capabilities, so I'm not sure if they just fucking launching shit like randomly. I don't
You
know
got
how
somebody
that
It's
under
fucking
their
also
own-
like you almost kind of want them to hit your civilians if you have the Iron Dome there, because it's like if they're trying to destroy that, why would you? But like you also have
Right.
but you also have to. You also
Right.
want to protect your civilians, like
with
It's-
the Iron Dome.
in your cities.
It's literally almost impossible for them to actually protect the
Offset
civilians
Yellow cards.
unless they know that it's coming and it can evacuate in time, which is like
Correct. Now,
almost
most
never.
of them, they were mostly in bunkers. Like they knew it was coming.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yes, they literally fired shots into Iran and then said, "We're in a state of emergency."
They press a button. Oh my god.
Literally, though, it was literally, "Oh, guys, we're in a state of emergency." Brother, didn't you just shot at them? What did you think was going to happen?
It's like when you send a risky text and you throw the phone in the bed.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's literally what it was. Like, what? And so basically,
Oh, it's insane.
so this first thing, Speaker of the House, I don't know, it's fucking Mike Johnson. What is it?
You're right.
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
Mike
Isn't that
Johnson.
crazy? Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
He basically said Israel's right and has every right to defend itself.
Right.
Bombing another country that wasn't doing anything directly to you. It was a preemptive strike. They thought they were going to have nuclear
Yeah.
arms. And they said, fuck it, we're not going to do that.
Listen.
Now,
Like, they
is
thought-
it kind of a gray area
they-
to defend yourself?
They thought
It
they
is,
were
but-
doing a solid like for the world.
If you do what you listen, if they were developing nuclear weapons, right, and they did
probably
that,
were. Listen, they probably were.
but it said they weren't. But like, if they knew for a fact they were and they did this, it's not terrible, not awful.
It's not terrible.
Were
But
they gonna use them?
I mean,
Well, that's what I said
That's
to
the
one of my
thing,
friends.
yeah.
It's like, who's the only country to ever use nuclear arms in war? On the enemy?
could be anybody. I don't know.
Could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
There's only like 7 countries that have them. And only one of them kind of used them twice.
Yeah,
On city centers.
yeah.
So it is funny. It is funny. It's a little
Not
funny like
funny.
that. No, it's a little funny like that. It's a little funny like that. Because, like, yes, were they probably making nuclear arms? Duh. It's a deterrent. Why wouldn't they try to make that? Would they have used them? It'd be crazy.
If they had to.
If they had to, I guess. Like,
But
same
it is
thing-
one of those things like just in case shit goes down, we should probably have
But
some.
now
Right.
they definitely will.
Well,
I
they've
mean,
definitely been working on it.
Yeah.
Well, now they definitely won't.
No, yeah.
They won't for another like 20 years, but they're always working on it.
Yeah.
But the same thing, it's like, yeah, Russia has nukes. They would never reasonably. You have to be so insane to use them on Ukraine.
Cut back like 20 minutes, like 20 days from now.
Yeah,
Fucking about
Halliburton doesn't shoot these crazy games.
Right.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Putin would never launch a nuclear arm.
Us working on talking to women. Well, we will eventually.
We will eventually. I mean,
Well,
we're
it
working
just
on
doesn't-
it.
it just doesn't-
The plans
it's-
are in place.
20
Listen,
years.
It's a deterrent for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like if Hitler had nuclear arms, would he have used them?
Yes. I would.
Listen, these girls.
Yeah,
got,
maybe on like Britain.
No,
Yeah.
not on the France.
No,
These
no.
girls got iron domes, bro. We're shooting.
Put the card up. That is
shooting.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Iron
These
Dome.
girls got Iron Dome. Come on.
Come on, bro.
You
That's
said
why I
it.
meant-
Come on.
I meant shooting down shots.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I wish they did.
That's crazy.
As a matter
Crazy.
of fact,
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
you guys.
I need a red one. They
I
had
think
a
it's
red
good,
one
but
last
Iron
time
Dome.
too.
That was a good joke. and you
That's
guys-
crazy.
you
That's a good
guys-
joke. That's a good joke.
But I didn't even realize the double entendre.
These girls
Right.
got Iron Dome.
That's not,
I need my girl some Iron Dome.
no, you don't, bro. Shoot you down.
I love Jewish women. They got the Iron Dome.
Shoot you down.
That's crazy, bro.
Shoot
He's my
down
first
all your
love.
shots.
He's my
He had that Iron Dome.
The Greeks have them too, Josh. Right?
I wouldn't know. I could barely.
You got shots got
That's
shot
it.
down, bro.
That's a Tecumpo.
I didn't mean it like that at all.
No,
bro.
I know.
Come on, man.
Oh, I'm dead. That's funny.
God damn.
So anyways, would they have used them? It's very hypothetical. You'd have to be pushed so far to the limit. Like I think their top leaders could die, but it's just like nuclear war is such a doomsday type event. Like everything has to go completely haywire for you to watch a
Because
fucking
the thing is, though, if
And
one person's using nukes,
yeah.
they're all fucking using them. It's not just
Right.
like there's not going to be. If we get in a war with Russia, it won't be just us two going crazy.
Right.
Like someone else
if,
going to
for
jump
instance, if Japan had a nuke,
Yeah.
you can damn well sure they would have used it when we nuked them.
in. I'll tell you what. If Japan, they have
And
nukes.
the only reason we nuked someone is because we don't fucking people had them.
Do Japan's have? Do they have nukes? Japan?
They might not have them. They definitely have the capability, but they don't make
See if they did, right?
There's only like 7 countries. I
Could
think
we
it's like
really
France,
be that mad if
us.
they got back at us? Could we be that mad though? Like if I'm in the street and I'm staring down and it's spinning on and I go, oh, I see the Japan flag. I go,
Where are they putting?
we might deserve that
Yeah,
shit.
it depends. Now, so the good thing is we're usually out of the way.
Yeah, us.
Like
We're a
if
little
DC or
too
New York
close.
gets targeted,
We're
we'll
a
probably get
little
the
too
fallout.
Yeah, we're gonna get
We'll get the
for sure.
fallout for sure.
We are a little too.
But we won't be directly killed.
No, yeah.
We'll have time. We'll have, time
We'll have
to
years
leave.
of
Going to Montana.
radiation.
Yeah. Well, but so, anyways, the next like 48 hours, this entire weekend has been trying to goad the U.S. into war.
Yeah, to help them out. Yeah.
Right, because like, oh, we always back
Newsflash,
Israel and everything.
We're already in it.
Well,
We gave them our weapons. Yeah.
go back to the doc. Don't show this one first. Sorry.
I'm not gonna show
Which one that says JD Vance?
at the bottom somewhere.
Yes. So this one was really said at the Trump's birthday thing.
Before this happened.
Yeah. This was kind of like when I said, "Oh, Iran would never use nuclear war," and then they like 20 minutes later they bomb someone with nukes. This is JD Vance talking at
To our
the.
soldiers, we're so proud of you, and let me tell you that the way that we honor and respect you is number one, we never ask you to go to war unless you absolutely have to, and number two, when we do ask you to go to war, we give you the weapons and the support needed to kick the hell out of the enemy and come back home safely.
Odd, he says that 2 days after war talks begin. Could not age greatly.
Could not have aged better. You mean?
No,
I mean, that
well, he
could-
said it 2 days later.
Oh, God.
So it might not age well.
That was 2 days later.
Oh,
That was
you
after.
said it was 2 days
Okay.
before.
Oh, okay.
sorry.
So the thing
would've
is,
been
though,
crazy.
but that
That would've been insane.
That's a thing where maybe that's him making a stance saying like we're not helping you out, Israel. Like you gotta hand it.
Well, unless you absolutely have to.
Well, what's the if they only have to is if they get
It's
us.
up to him, isn't
So
it? It's a
they're
little
gonna
gray
say-
If
area.
Iran gets us, it's different.
Well, no. No. They're gonna say, well, now Iran's gonna nuke us, so we need your help.
Well, we've done it before. To
Right.
be fair, they got weapons of mass destruction there.
Right. Well, that's the problem. We have done it before. There's a track record. Hey,
Iron
you're never born
domes.
too late to be to get sent to war in the Middle East.
Man, they got some shit down there. We gotta blow them up.
Right.
Get there.
No,
Where's the
literally.
stuff? Oh,
Right. So the whole thing has
Shit.
been like the right, conservative politicians come out and say they stand with Israel, stand with Israel, and then we're getting goaded into war. For instance, now like Iran even tweeted out they have a crazy. I don't think it's officially affiliated with Iran's military, but it's like a parody type account, and they literally tweet out the craziest shit ever.
Yeah.
But you literally, so Netanyahu's really wants to drag the U.S. into war with us, and it goes. So he's literally on Fox News. Can you roll the clip?
Directly from Iran. Through proxies, yes. Through their intel, yes. They want to kill him. Look, he's enemy number one. He's a decisive leader. He never
Talking about Trump.
took the path that others took to try to bargain with them in a way that is weak, giving them basically a pathway to enrich uranium, which means a pathway to the bomb, padding it with billions and billions of dollars. He took up this fake agreement and basically tore it up. He killed Qasem Soleimani. He made it very clear, including now, you cannot have a nuclear weapon, which means you cannot enrich. He's been very forceful. So for them, he's enemy number one.
Yeah.
Look, they also tried to kill me, but I'm his junior partner.
When did
they
you
understand that President Trump is a great threat to Iran's plans?
Right. So he was saying there he tried to assassinate him twice, which I don't know where that was.
Yeah, I don't
know when that was. So interesting.
I mean, listen, knowing the way Trump is, and he's very, like, decisive.
But supposedly he's anti-war.
That could be good and bad, being decisive.
Right.
Depending
100%.
on the situation. But him being like, yeah, it's in their intel that they want to kill Trump. Like, that's kind of crazy, you saying that. First of all, you probably don't know that for a fact. You're probably just trying to, like you said, trying to go to him in a war. That's not fun. Oh, God.
But Trump's supposed to be anti-war, so
I don't think anything's gonna happen.
I don't think so either, but like I don't know what could happen to bring us into it, logically speaking. Like
we're their number one supporter.
Yeah, but like maybe we give them weapons, but in that, like if we're giving them weapons, what's stopping Iran from being like?
I'd be surprised if
Right.
anything got sent over here. I guess.
Well, they were surprised on 9/11 too.
They were.
I guess.
They got me.
They were talking crazy though. Iran,
Yeah, but-
not gonna lie.
But that's a sentiment, right?
Because like now we're like implicit, like
Right.
regardless of what we do.
Right, 100%.
Oh,
Oh, this was the same clip before. But that's the problem, right? We are implicit because we are the number one supporter. Even though we're not there, if they didn't have us giving them $20 bajillion a year,
exactly. Yeah, they wouldn't.
they'd probably be dead by
shit.
now.
That's my God. I don't know, dude. It's just kind of scary.
Right.
It is scary, dude.
Me when Netanyahu speaks.
No.
A third plane is yellow card.
Oh my God, they had the fucking Pentagon.
That's a bomb.
Put it on any station. It's over.
This is all you. Why are you doing all the yellow cards?
Anyways,
Good lord.
I got the memes on this one. The memes are good.
I actually wanted to. Skip
I didn't
by
find
these.
all the memes.
Yeah, let's laugh at it now, Mike.
Let's laugh at it.
That's why I wanted to skip by these.
Yeah, this was good. This,
It's good.
this was the wedding in Lebanon, right?
Yeah, they're in Lebanon fucking dancing on this shit. And mind you, those missiles are going to Israel.
So they're not in the.
Lebanon's north of Israel.
Crazy.
So they just missed it. Now they're celebrating.
I saw a different.
What do you mean they
angle
just
of
missed it?
that.
No, they're in a different country. They weren't being targeted.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh, brother.
Oh, no, you don't have to look through this. But basically, Israel gets attacked. Every one of us is like, oh, what the fuck? Like, Israel attacks Iran. Like, oh, come on, you're kidding me? Every politician's like, we stand with Israel. They immediately put out like a giant thing.
Right.
That was the meme.
That one was hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what is this? What the fuck?
You never seen this
I
one?
hate.
You never seen this
the
one?
shit
None?
you put on. You say
So
memes.
scroll
I've
down,
never
scroll down,
the
scroll
fuck-
down, scroll down, scroll
Oh
down, scroll
my
down.
God, dude.
So this is Lindsey Graham. You guys know who Lindsey Graham is?
Sure.
He's a little
guy.
little hornswoggle guy, right? No kids, no grandchildren. He's got nothing to hold him to the world. He literally loves war.
Game on.
24/7, this guy wants to
Pray
kill.
for Israel.
Can you click on his AV?
You just called an AV?
Is that what it's called?
Is
AV.
it Avi?
Avi?
Like
What
Avatar?
is that?
I never knew what it was
AV.
for, and honestly, I never
Profile
knew how to say
picture?
it.
Yeah,
Honestly, I-
people say Avi.
I just
yeah.
went for
Who
it.
the fuck says that?
A lot of people.
People say it a
Really?
lot.
That's Lindsey
I've
Graham?
never said.
Avi.
I've never said that
I
word
feel
out loud.
I feel like a freak saying PFP sometimes.
I
PFP
usually
is
just say
crazy.
feel like
profile
I'm-
picture.
PFP is crazy. Yeah, I'd rather say the word than say PFP.
I swear to God, that's the first time I've
Avi.
said AVI.
I like your
You should retire
PFP.
it. I think you should retire it.
I went for it. I won't.
You went for
Avi?
it.
No, I
don't
like
think
that.
I don't-
It's a Twitter thing, though. I think they used to call it like that. No, I think
don't
that's
think it was
fine.
received well.
I think that's
That
fine.
was a good use.
It's a blue
Yeah, I
card.
think
Blue
it was-
card.
Blue card.
What the fuck's a blue card?
It's all right.
Is that red to you?
It's all right.
Indoor
It's all
soccer,
right.
blue card's like you have to sit out for like 10 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyways, so this is an old meme of Holden Blood Feast. 118-year-olds, please God, let us nuke Iran. Anything else? This meme was created like 20 years ago.
Else matters.
Nothing else matters. I want to see burning flesh one last time before I die. That's literally Lindsey Graham. Guy. Anytime is an option for war. He wants to be in it 24/7.
Game on. Like he could do something or
Israel
anything.
literally attacked Iran. He goes game on.
Absolutely.
I can't like insane. That's insane.
Game 1 on TNT.
Nah, there was a bunch of other stuff. There's a bunch of other stuff
TNT.
because Iran was like everyone will pay, and it's like the meme where goes
They said that.
Everyone will
Talking about
me.
I saw that.
everybody.
Fuck, what can you say me for?
What do you mean, everybody?
But I mean, they say that right because we literally back Israel. We're supporting them. If they didn't have us, they'd be probably fucking dead already. Right. All right, Josh, take it away.
Speaking about terrorists or terrorism in general,
I don't know where this is going.
Bonnie Blue. So
Terrorizing the youth.
she gets banned off of OnlyFans. They
What?
kick her ass off. Why? Because she had a new plan. 2,000 men in one day, set up a box in London, a glass box,
No.
and have 2,000 men have their way with her, do whatever they want to her. Doesn't matter. And they said,
All at the same time.
well, whatever. She said she's going to be strapped up in a glass box and just have people just go in. And they were like
one of the one of those clubs with the
Glass box.
you know what I'm talking about?
glass box.
We can see inside.
Yes.
Oh, no,
and
it's
then-
one way. It's a one-way mirror.
No. A glass
Setting up a
box.
clear glass
They said
box
a glass. That's all
in
she
the
said was
middle
a
of a city?
glass box.
Yeah, but it's probably one of the ones.
She
where
said
they-
she said she would like put it in a like
Like
like inside of a building
Severance
in London.
right. No, I'm just saying.
Like she'd make a house, put it in the center of London, and then people can go into it.
She probably thinks like
Put a glass
it's
box
gonna be
in
like
it.
a one-way
No,
mirror.
no.
though.
Do you know what this girl is, Mike? She
That's
means what
literally
she's saying.
illegal. That's illegal. though.
Exactly.
No, but she, that's not,
OnlyFans
you can't even
goes-
scheme that.
I don't. She apparently was gonna do it. OnlyFans goes, yeah, that's vile. We don't want that on our platform.
Vile.
You're the fuck out of here. They said this is one too many. So, because a lot of people, and this is a good point, like it's promoting like, can we say that word on it? Grape culture.
Rape.
And yeah, people are very like against it. And they were like, yeah, we get it. Like you doing the other stuff, whatever. You want to see 1,000 men go, whatever. But
Yeah,
like
let's
this
read
is
it.
like clearly like you're doing too much now.
Can we read it?
Yes. Says Bonnie Blue just announced that her next big viral stunt will be a 20,000 person. Yes, she labeled it as a
2,000.
petting zoo. 2,000 person petting zoo.
Crazy name.
She said that on June 15th, she is going to be tied up in a glass box. I'm viewing the house where my event is. I just need to measure up the box and how much space around there's going to be. I'm going to be hitting 2,000 bodies, and I'm not going to be the only girl there. She set up a website to advertise the event named the Bonnie Blue Petting Zoo for 24 hours. I'm all yours, tied up, gagged, bent over, begging. However you want me, you can have me. No limits, no breaks, just me in a box, ready to be used, the website stated. It's dirty, intense, and completely open. You can watch, join in, or do both. There will be live shows, group scenes, and plenty of chances to get involved, whether you want to take control or just enjoy the view.
Oh God.
So
That's crazy.
This is what I think it's gonna be.
people
Oh,
step
no.
in.
Oh, my girl.
Lisa Ann, one of the OG GOATs, said, thanks to OF for making this a reality. Bonnie Blue Hawk toured herself by violating the policy of her platform while
I'm
violating
sorry.
everyone at the same damn time and now has been banned from the platform. Bye,
What
in
the
all
fuck is that?
caps.
Hawk Tua?
You know what
What is she
Hawk
using
2
that
is?
as? No, I know what that is, but
She's old.
what is she using that for? Bonnie
Like-
Blue Hawk toured herself?
Hawk toured. I have no idea.
What is that verb supposed
Oh,
to
maybe
be?
because of crypto stuff.
She canceled her
Yeah.
too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she gets banned off there. I think someone else also
This is
said
why
something.
she was beefing with Sophie Rain.
That was going to say Sophie Rain comes up.
stuff. So it's ethical ways.
And
to
she
do it.
says
A little
Sophie
more
Rain
ethical.
is ruining OnlyFans for everyone. It's no longer about woman empowerment, which is like majority of the people on there are like people like reclaiming like their bodies or whatever. And
Right.
don't make those faces. Yellow card him. Yellow card him. Yellow card him. He's a feminist. He says yellow card him. He's a feminist. He says
Two of them.
two of them. Get out
That's
of here.
crazy.
Red card.
Come on,
But
all of them.
I said no. A good portion of them. Like the bigger
Claim
ones,
it.
most likely.
Oh.
But like that's how they reason it. It's like, oh, like I'm taking control
Bro,
of
that's
my
how they
body.
reason it, yeah.
People want to look at me and do this way or this way or whatever.
You're gonna have to pay.
Yeah,
to see it.
like
Right,
you're
it's like when I
sexualizing
take-
me. Like, yeah, I'm doing it for you now. You know what I mean? Type shit.
What were you just gonna say?
I'm glad you stopped yourself. I'm glad
I'm
you
itching to
stopped
say it.
yourself.
I'm itching to say it, man.
Yellow card him. Yellow
It's
card
like when I
him.
take back the word.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
What do you mean?
So this is like the fallout from it. She canceled it. Obviously, she needed to.
Fucking hope so.
10,000 people went onto the website and applied for it.
Come on, guys.
It's insane. It's insane. And like,
Guys.
I can't even say I get it.
We're better
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't even speak
Hold the
on
line.
it. There's just so many.
This
Like
is
I get
why-
it. Like at the 1,000 body thing or whatever. Like, oh, like cool. You want to go break a record? There is a limit and levels. No, but I'm saying like I can reason in my head like, oh, she wanted to break a record. Cool. She wanted to set a record for herself. Okay, I guess. You doing the petting zoo shit? I'm sorry.
What a crazy name.
Petting zoo? Like you're a human being.
Right.
I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, I did want to bring that up because I feel like there's at least a couple gooners out there.
Well, I saw them beefing on.
Right.
Yeah, so if Rain and
I
Bonnie
know
Blue.
that was why.
Like, I don't know. We can find the tweets.
There's a video of her like in Bonnie Blue. She's talking with somebody like in an interview type setting, and then the girl's like she's berating her pretty bad, to be honest. She's like, "You're disgusting. Like why are you doing this? You're setting women back 1,000 years. Blah 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 blah." And she was like, asking questions like, "Oh, what if there was like?" She was like, "Oh yeah, my nephew's 18 years old, and would you like him going to come to this stuff and blah blah blah?" She was like, "Yeah, send him over." Even better, like shit like that. I'm like, she's just a deviant. Like she's just like not a good person.
Well, she quote tweeted
Which one?
the tweet that we pulled up
Bonnie or
where it says
Decent
Sophie
info.
Rain says Bonnie Blue is ruining OnlyFans for everyone.
Yeah.
She quote tweeted that. Sophie Rain quote tweeted like that and said, "I hope one day she realizes the trauma she's causing herself and so many women."
I mean, looking outside in, doesn't seem healthy. It was like when the
Right, I mean,
Lily
we watched
Phillips
the
girl.
video, the reaction
She was like
video.
they were different person.
Oh, was that Lily Phillips?
Yeah, they both did it. But
Yeah, I'm a her supporter.
she's not. You know what?
She's a little more ethical
I like the.
and looks better.
I guess it's a way to separate yourself from the mean, like that. We're like, wow, that's crazy. She's I'm gonna go get pet. 2,000 men sign up, you gonas. That's crazy.
10,000 is crazy.
10,000 people, dude. Like, I don't know. Not the energy they need, but she got banned. Hopefully she figures it out.
Timeline.
Yeah. Imagine that a couple years ago thinking like people are like gonna do this shit and get paid exorbitant amount of money for it.
I
Like,
It breaks my mind.
I just think
I
to
don't know what
myself,
think.
like, how. Let me choose my words wisely. It can't be that bad out there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
for the men?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Listen, like,
Yeah, but
Tell
like,
me.
the thing is though, like people
trying to tell you, like, it can't. Like, I don't know. Like, I just
like think
I
about the way
like,
she.
I kind of understand it
I only understand
as
it
a
because
single man.
the way she puts herself out there is like, you can do whatever you want to me. I don't care. I'll do
That
it with
aside-
anybody.
That aside,
No, but I'm saying that's why probably people are signing up. It's like, oh fuck, it's easy.
that
I
aside,
have to try
it's
for it.
just like, I got it. Like, I don't know, because we're single men. I've been single the majority of my life.
You're not signing up.
Shit ain't. I'll tell you right now, it ain't that bad.
Oh, right. Well, imagine if you're ugly.
That's true. There are probably
Sometimes-
people that
listen,
just or
sometimes
feel
they have me like
undesirable.
I am, you know?
You want to would you rather real quick?
No,
I
don't know.
whatever you're about
You're
to say.
permanently ugly, 3 out of 10,
Okay.
or you're permanently fat.
Ugly.
Ugly. Yeah.
Can't die from being ugly.
Listen. Look. Think about it. David Dobrik.
It's a good one. Oh, he looks.
He's got a weird ass fucking face, but he's got a body.
It doesn't match. It
It doesn't
look
match.
good.
But
It doesn't look good at
there's-
all.
if you go like this,
Right.
that's fucked.
He's not a 3 out of 10 either. That's so fucked.
Can't die from being ugly.
You can't die from being ugly. That's a
I
good
like
way
that.
to do it.
I
That's a
love
good
that.
way to do it.
die
That's
from
not
being
bad.
ugly.
You
Yeah.
can't die from being
It's
ugly.
true.
All right, if you couldn't die from being fat,
I'm still picking ugly. I'd rather be ugly. Now we don't fat shame here.
Saying, yeah.
We don't fat shame here.
you're still going ugly.
Circle back.
We'll circle back to it. There
I
was
just-
more. There was more to the bit we talked
What does
about
fat
it on
mean?
Discord.
Listen,
Like Peter Griffin, I'm gonna say cartoon character.
Yeah, like Peter Griffin.
like inconveniently fat.
But he does cool shit. Peter Griffin looks cool.
You still do cool shit and be fat. But yeah.
No. But like Peter Griffin, like he's a cool guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd still be ugly.
but like to circle back on a real like men's mental health note, because I think is
don't
June
turn
men's
up.
mental health month.
It's November, I think,
Right.
right?
That's prostate month.
I know.
No shave November.
Oh wait, it might be June. I feel like we went over this last
I
year.
think it is June. On a real note, though,
Should be February.
like I do.
Yeah, June.
My heart.
Shout out,
Shout out men.
all the men out there. June Mental Health Month. Make sure you get right with no.
Get white with it.
should get right with yourself.
But
right with
listen,
your
on a
mind.
real mental note, like if you are a young man that is struggling with intimacy, like this is not the way out of it.
Absolutely not.
Right.
You're probably gonna feel
But
like
it could be
fucking
the start.
shit afterwards. No,
No,
don't do that. This isn't betting. Like, oh, the next one could be the one. That's not it. No.
You know. Listen. I'd be feeling stuck sometimes. What the hell?
Stuck in it.
You know.
Yellow card his ass. Yellow card his ass, bro. That's awful.
These iron domes, bro.
It's
Yellow card
crazy,
himself.
man.
But you know what I mean? Like, listen, sometimes as
Oh,
a single
brother.
young man, the older you get, like, yeah, you do be thinking, like, wow, it'd be nice.
You do
right
be
now,
thinking.
you know, if I could have not just the sex, obviously, that's not what I'm trying to
But the
get at,
companionship.
but yeah, like, so I could see how you could get to 10. I could see how you could get to 10,000 people signing up.
Oh,
No,
100%.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
It's just, I don't know. It's unfortunate that like some dudes probably you do sign up for that, thinking like, oh shit, this is my chance.
Yeah,
like,
100%. 100%.
come on, bro. Or you're just a nutter for real. Like,
Yeah, about to say maybe you're just a deviant
crazy. So she's banned.
band. I don't know for how long or whatever, but
So how does she
Probably-
make? Oh, I guess like Fansly or something like that.
Did you also
Nah, it's
see
either
that
that- I don't
Sophie
think you do that
Rain's
stuff from
gross
there.
all time is like 85 mils?
I thought it
not
was this year.
surprised. And she
It was
doesn't.
This year, I thought, like 72 mil.
Oh shit! I
Somebody-
think you're right. It
yeah.
might be this year because she posted it because somebody was like coming at her, and I don't know if she tweeted it or
I'll tell you, she's making that much money.
The
and
money
she's not
can't
doing.
be worth it.
She's
the
not
money
doing.
can be worth it.
Dude,
Like how
she's-
much
she's-
more money does she
I'm telling you,
than Sophie Rain?
she's.
Does Sophie Rain even show anything? She's
Sophie
shaking her
Rain-
ass.
I don't think.
As far as I know, I think she's shaking her ass.
I don't.
Like
I
right
think
here.
She's.
I don't know.
Oh, I think she's put a picture.
Right here.
Right here. This
No.
is shows.
She's nude, right?
for subscription 76 mil without banging 1,000 men in a day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right.
Like, and you're going to the fucking extreme.
Like-
and the thing is with that stuff, that's just gonna get leaked anyway.
I've seen them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah, but everything's gonna get leaked anyways.
yeah, but like,
I don't know.
if you're Sophie Rain making $70-80 million a fucking year, and you're not like your shit gets leaked and it's like, oh, it's whatever, because you're not like doing something crazy, you're like that. I don't know. I feel like you put a lot more work into like the actual like doing like scenes and stuff like that, and like the production and all that shit, rather than you just posting a picture of you and whatever wearing whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like 10 times worse if you get leaked that way. Like after putting work into a production, like making an event like that, know how much money's going into that for you to get leaked, make a couple $1 million. That's not worth. It's not worth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much could she possibly make from that?
A couple mil.
But is that worth it? Like, could you not just pay? Could 2,000 people not just pay to fuck you at that point and make the same amount of money?
I mean, probably, but
lot, dude.
at the same time, it's like
Better almost. No.
it's just a whole
I don't know.
marketing thing because, like, you know, say
Say
this did
24
happen.
hours to make that much
The
money,
amount
but-
of people talking about it, the amount of people wanting this, there's eyes on it. Like, it's just like more to like build her status.
Whoa, after that, what the fuck's left?
That's what I said about before after the 1,000 body thing.
I know, but I don't imagine there's much left after that.
That's what they will all. That's what we
Well,
always say.
think. That's what we always think.
I'm
the slippery
fucking
slope.
on Mars.
I don't know. She's literally the slippery slope. Slippery slope is a person. That's
no,
crazy.
next is gonna be like
In space,
a
fucking.
celebrity or something, like a high profile.
Why
celebrity.
would anyone do that? Who's doing that to
People
promote?
do.
Yeah, Chris Pratt to promote the new movie.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Star Lord's back, baby.
Star Lord's back. He's fucking Bonnie Blue this week on.
Severance.
That's crazy. Yeah, new Severance season. Bonnie Blue's in the office. That's crazy. No, I don't know, man.
Black Mirror stuff.
That
But
shit
yeah.
actually breaks my brain. Like I'm pretty sex positive. I like to think that's.
I was about to say, like, to be honest, the grand scheme of things, I don't give a fuck if you do OnlyFans. It's not a like.
Yeah.
Will I be in a relationship with somebody that does OnlyFans, like,
Probably not.
like the full 9, like scenes and stuff with other people? Obviously, not. Just not. No, not
right,
my
and that's
prerogative.
fine.
But if you're doing that shit, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna look down on you as a person. Like, this stuff is kind of, it's like deplorable, in my opinion. Like, that's a bit too much.
I just think it's disgusting whenever you try to put that stuff in a public setting like that with
Yeah,
children
dude.
around. Personally, that's really my gripe. With
You're
it.
taking
And
advantage.
even not just. It's not even just about kids. It's just about people in general.
general.
Like, not everybody is like sexually obsessed like that.
Exactly. Like, oh, you can come in and watch. Like, that's
Obviously, like when the behind closed doors with we all whatever. Most people like to get
Why don't
popping.
I can't?
Yeah.
It cannot be out. in the
Sex
open.
to me is
Like,
like
immediately get.
it was in a house.
That's
she
what
said.
I'm
No, I
saying.
understand, but it's like a one-way
immediately get
house.
shut down.
Like you know how they have those like they have like
No, it'd be a
bathrooms in
glass
those
box
cities?
in a house.
Oh.
Like she probably gut the house and put the box in there. That's why she was like, "Oh, I have to figure out the dimension for the size."
See, when you said that, in
No,
my mind,
no.
it was a glass box
Just
inside
on
of a city.
display.
No, that's original.
But
Because
even
I saw
still-
a video for her
even
talking about
still,
it. She
like-
originally said she was going to do that, but then she was like, legally, we probably can't. So I'm going to get a house.
Even just to be
In the middle of
promoting something like that,
Well, if it's in a house, it's
it's
fine.
wrong, bro.
I don't
It's
think.
inside a house.
Yeah, but it's an unlocked house. Yeah, anyone can come in. That's like
Yeah, but she had people sign up, so obviously it's not anyone can come in.
she said anyone can come in. The
said
signing up is to like be able to like do something, and I think she has to go
First
and give them
2,000
like
people there.
probably. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know.
Imagine coming home, there's 2,000 people in your street. You go, what the fuck's going on?
It's a line. Oh, it must be a new place.
Fuck.
Getting,
Bonnie Blue's getting piped next.
what
door.
did that smell?
But that just can't be worth it. That just can't be worth it. There's so much more. Like I would
More
do
to
so many. I'd probably kill someone before doing that.
Come
No?
on,
You
bro.
would- okay.
Stop.
Like
You killed someone before being one of the 2,000.
Out, bro.
no, being her.
Oh. Okay. Well,
No?
I'm not getting turned down the middle of London being in a glass box. I'm sorry, it's happened to me. So that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
I think actually
like-
at that point,
I just think this is something
It's
weird.
easier ways to make money. I'm
So-
saying.
it's something. This is super weird to promote on a public scale.
100%.
And I think if
100%.
you don't think it's weird, then I can't. Help
part of the
I think
issue.
that's super weird. There's people around, like there's, like this is
Exactly.
weird, bro.
And I will say
I don't
again,
understand how we got to this point where like sexual acts and shit like this, just like nobody cares, like the sacredness of it. Obviously, like it's body positivity to some degree.
Yeah.
I could see if this was like I want to help men who are A, sexually inactive, B, like are down on themselves because of XYZ reason. You know what I mean? And it's like you promote yourself that way.
That's what she says, but
Like
she don't live there.
I could
She don't live
see
there.
how like you could bend the terms.
So she's definitely doing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing she's doing that, and she says that, but she
then
also
to
says
be
like crazy
have,
shit
have
too.
your way with me. I'm gonna be tied up. Do whatever the hell
Yeah.
you want to me. Is that's crazy.
Like, listen,
but I also understand, like, we have the right to
Exactly.
you have the right
yeah.
to practice what you want in your own body with who you want to practice.
I'm sure she has her like sexual fantasy or whatever, and this is just an extreme
But to put it
version.
out in public like that,
It's an extreme version of people like of her just reclaiming like I can do whatever I want with the body. I'm a woman. If I want to do this or whatever, it's for my pleasure, not theirs.
makes complete
like
sense
stuff
for
like that.
OnlyFans to shoot it to be like
No,
not on our platform.
yeah, you can't fucking do that shit. Yeah,
Honestly, I didn't.
it's dangerous. That's just
I
a
didn't know they
dangerous
had a line
thing.
like that.
It's a danger. There should be.
Yeah, but they had the sign up thing. They have people's names.
But that's her own website. It wasn't OnlyFans. People
No, I
sign
know.
Up.
I don't know. It's not like it was random people walk in. She might say that, but it's not. She has sign up people.
It's usually random.
They have sign ups though. There's sign ups.
Yeah, but they're
And
random
it's
people.
not anybody can sign up. But
Right.
like,
Anyone
they
can
know,
sign up. They can't just
they know
walk
who's
in the
coming.
house. Right.
Oh,
So like, what's
I guess.
yeah. what's the difference between
Well,
the Million Man March they had?
and one of
before?
the things she did, and one of the things she did, she had.
That's not a wreck. That's not a.
They-
that's
they-
not a wreck. That's not a yellow card. God damn it.
It's not like she has a list. She's checking off people. You know that.
What?
She's not like checking off people on a
Yeah,
list.
it's not a guest list.
They just show up and
Backup
just have an
people.
ID, and she's like, "All right, come in." It was one of those things.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that it's publicized like that.
No, it's weird, very weird. And she's
It makes complete sense why they'd be against.
and I get why they're mad because she's undercutting like the whole body positivity thing because I think she just wants to prove that she can do something fucking crazy, and it's off of the body positivity now. She's just like, I'm gonna do the most crazy shit I can think of
That's kind of
and
what.
see if I can get away with it and see how
kinda
people
what
like
Sophie
react.
Rain says too. With the
Yeah.
she doesn't. I mean, I'm not a woman, so I obviously don't know if, as a woman, that's traumatizing to see. I'm sure it is to some women.
Yeah, because people look
The
at women as
idea,
objects, and now
You know,
like you're
people
really
could think
promoting
that
it.
it's okay to do that.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just wild.
but that's Bonnie Blue. Shout out her, I guess.
She's not a boy.
She's not. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. That's crazy.
Mike. Anything else? Oh yeah, you want to do this?
Well, how much? What are we at?
1:30.
1:30.
Yeah, it'll be quick anyways.
It's the Am I the Asshole we have to.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have an Am I the Asshole this week that is based off something that happened a couple days ago on the street. This involves a celebrity.
I think I saw this video.
Doja Cat. So we're gonna play the video and then explain what happened, basically, and then we're gonna ask ourselves the question: who's the asshole in the situation? All right. The video says, "When Doja Cat likes your shirt, you give her your shirt." And this is a fan of her. And here we go.
I give my shirt to Doja Cat because she's the iconic girl. Period. No, bitch. You deserve it. Literally, and if you ever want anything more, I got you, always. This is the girl right here. I love you, Zach. Thank you so much.
Happy Pride Month.
Pablo.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your real name? Or is it Doja? Your real name?
Ami.
Ami, so nice to meet you, girl.
Nice
You're
to meet
beautiful.
you.
I hope you have the best night. You're literally everything in life.
Thank you.
There's an asshole in this.
Okay, so you see this video. Looks rather normal.
You've seen this workout 1,000 times.
I watched the first like 5 seconds of this video and clicked
Right.
off it, but I knew what it was.
She tweets this after, next day or whatever, the next at night, whatever. Bottom line is, I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I fuck with you, and don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even fucking know me. If you know, you know. I honestly think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes, and he didn't even know my fucking name to be touching me and kissing on me on my face like that. It's crazy.
Oh wow.
And then she tweeted, I threw that musty ass shirt away, by the way.
So it was obviously about him.
So,
Right.
yes. So
She's kind of in the right. Is she not? It keeps going.
we have this guy's reaction to it now.
Right.
Informed that Doja said some shit about me on Twitter. I just want to clear this up because it hurts. Because I loved her. I watched her at Coachella. I've never claimed to be the biggest fan, but I really stand her, and I think what her work is amazing. I just think it's crazy because she's the one at this event that was being so nice, and she pointed out my shirt, and I said, and I like that. And then when I went outside and she was outside, I was like, girl, you'd be the perfect girl for my Pride collection. And she said, what do you mean, what Pride collection? I said, oh, I released this t-shirt, blah, blah, blah. I'd love to give you one. She said, I'd want one right now. And I said, oh, I could give this one to you. She said, no way, you're not going to give this to me. And that's when the video started, and she was being so sweet and amazing, and I thought that's what it was. And now, guys, she's on Twitter saying she threw that musty shirt away. She's saying that I didn't know her name, that I manhandled her, all this stuff. I understand, guys, if I was being like too nice or whatever, I will take full accountability. I'm gay. I would never want to make her feel uncomfortable. She's so iconic. I have only been saying the nicest things about her. She's the sweetest celebrity. She made me feel so seen. She said, Ami, I thought she was I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is for publicity or for whatever, guys, but I would have never wanted to make her uncomfortable. I would have never even filmed if she didn't say yes, guys. That video that we filmed was after everything, and I don't want to be that guy that comes on emotional or whatever, but I feel like I'm always the butt of the joke. Like, why am I the punching bag, bro? Like,
Basically, yeah.
Right. Oh, okay.
So, like,
I think I mean,
it's tough.
obviously it's hard to gauge.
It's interesting when you have video for this.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's hard to gauge.
It's just a one-sided argument.
It's hard to gauge if she was uncomfortable in the moment or not. I feel like most people, like when she says, "Oh, I need to like do a better job of standing up for myself."
you put a
like,
guard up.
She is a celebrity. She is in the light all the time.
Right.
Shit like this probably happens all the time that she isn't necessarily cool with, but you almost have to like roll with it almost.
Yeah.
If you're a
Right.
celebrity and people know you. So like I understand her side of it. And I also feel like too when you're a celebrity, you have mega fans who like think they like
Know you.
know you.
Yeah.
Like some people talk to us.
Like obviously right. People hug us.
Right.
Yeah, we mug.
You know? Like I'm sure he's not the only fan that's ever tried to or given Doja Cat a hug,
Yeah, exactly.
whether or not like she was cool with it. Clearly she's not.
Right.
I mean, listen, I saw a bunch of people saying like, I saw this video, I thought it was a cute moment, like
Yeah,
for
it seemed
fans or
cool.
whatever.
She
And
seemed cool in the video.
she seemed
but
like-
Obviously, she's gonna have to
but
act.
obviously,
Yeah.
Yes, right. I agree. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm kind of on her side, I think.
Well, what was he supposed to do?
But it's also hard too because it's
Exactly,
like
yeah.
as a fan, that is like a kind of one in a lifetime opportunity type thing. Like you obviously would want to like seem, I don't know.
Well, there was one point in the video where he did hug her and she like
never-
put her leg up on him. So it's
Right.
like,
Right, but then she came back and hugged him.
hey, that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
right.
that the mental gymnastics.
I think he's probably
on his
fine.
end.
I think he's probably fine.
I think, yeah. I mean,
You could pull the card and be like, "Oh, you shouldn't touch people in public. You should
Exactly,
keep your hands
yes,
to
yeah,
yourself." Blah 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 blah.
because they
But
ended
again,
that,
like,
yeah.
There's a social gray.
You
area,
don't
so,
know
like,
her.
The vibes are cool. Like
Right.
throwing the musty shirt away is tough.
Yeah,
look,
that's tough.
Tough look for the brand.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, it's interesting because if she did ask for it,
He was like, "Oh, I'll give you this one. I don't have
Exactly,
another
yeah.
one on me." Giving her the shirt's not the problem.
right? Then she threw
So
the musty
can I
shirt
read her
away.
tweet? Can I see your tweet again?
The big one or the, oh yeah.
Yeah. Bottom line is, I smile at you, but it doesn't mean I fuck with you, and don't touch me, man. I think that's
Which like, I understand
the
this
first couple
tweet.
of sentences is a common shared experience amongst women. Like a lot of times,
Yeah.
women do that. It's a kind of like a nervous smile. Like it's not always an invitation. Like, hey, come talk to me.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't understand that. And take like him being a man out of it too.
Just in general,
people
yeah.
In general.
Just being nice.
Honestly, think I need to stand up for myself at the moment sometimes.
And now,
like she must have been.
Like this. I felt bad for the guy because
that's too bad.
The next tweet where she was like, "I threw that musty ass shirt away." Like I thought when I saw this tweet originally, I'm like kind of thinking like, oh, maybe she's just saying like, this is moving forward in general. If I'm smiling at you or whatever, it doesn't mean like you can touch me, this, that, whatever. But then she got personal with the guy after, and that's why I think she's the asshole in the situation. She could have used this as a moment to be like, yes, touch on the fact that like I think I need to stand up for myself more.
Right.
And moving
That's fine.
forward, let's not do this.
Right.
And then going like I threw his musty ass shirt away. I think that kind of brings him back into it, and it's like
yeah, doubling down. Like, I threw his
that's not his
shirt
fault.
away. Like, all right, well,
yeah.
I don't think anybody's an asshole in this situation.
I think
the musty shirt comments.
That makes her the
asshole.
asshole.
Boring answer, but I'm okay with it.
I think that's the only thing that makes her the asshole.
I think like I just feel bad for her that if she was actually uncomfortable, it's obviously not the first time she's been uncomfortable. Probably hundreds of thousands of times that she's had the same experience.
Oh yeah,
right.
With fans, and if it's something that she's never been uncomfortable with, it's sad that like she's gotten pretty good at playing it off that she is.
And also, yeah, I feel bad that she can't like. She couldn't have been like she didn't feel like she was able in the situation to be like, oh, like no video, like or whatever. Like that's sad.
Right, and you kind of have to do it before it starts rolling, because then they post it like if it started rolling. Like,
exactly.
Like,
yeah. And he said that the video was after the whole like their original
the whole
initial
exchange,
like meeting or whatever. So
like I guess if he had said, "Can I have a hug?" What would the response have been?
Take in the fact
you almost didn't have to ask that because it was like a nice interaction.
Right.
Yeah.
That is how gay guys be.
Yeah.
Right. No. Right. Right.
They fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
You show that they fuck with you. Fuck with them.
And like his point too of like, guys, I'm literally gay. Like, you know, it was a non-threatening hug.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to make her feel violent.
That's like if who's your favorite artist?
Come on, bro. You're gonna say something stupid, bro.
No, I was just saying if like Kendrick came to me and was like, "Yo, I fuck with your shirt," I'm like, "You can have it."
Yeah.
He was like, "Okay," and then I dapped him up and did like a dap hug.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he was like, "Man,
I'm
people be
not
fucking
get-
touching me.
I'm
I threw his
definitely
fucking."
not
One of the if you hug, you go.
I'm not giving him
Right.
my
It's a bit
shirt.
different. I would.
I would not.
If you ask for the shirt on my back,
Why would you not?
Yeah.
Because I wear it forever and be like, yo, Kendrick, fuck with this
Oh
shirt.
well, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
If it was merch,
Bro,
I'd
brother,
give him the
buy
shirt.
one. Guy,
If it's a
buy
regular
one.
shirt,
he
who
asked
cares?
for that shirt right there.
Yo, buy one.
I'm going no.
You make millions of dollars.
Just buy another one. It's a fucking
it.
like a $12
I get- but, like, it's different if it's
he
merch.
Can buy it. That's my point. Kendrick can buy it. What
I'd
the
give him
fuck?
my
In this
shirt.
situation, he's
No.
giving her his merch.
I'd say
Right, I understand
sign
So
it.
like it's like, oh my god, she's gonna
Different
promote
level.
my fucking
Right.
business. Like, oh my god, like
Right.
if I'm giving this shirt, like, oh,
100%. So
I guess you'd be like, oh, I gave Kendrick the shirt. Like if you see posted or something.
you had a merch thing,
Yeah.
and then you gave him that
That was my
thing.
shirt, that was
So you
my
had Diversity
shirt.
Catalog shirt on.
He's like,
He
yo,
was like,
that's
yo, I
sick.
fuck with that.
Yeah,
Take
nah,
it right
take
now.
it.
Take it,
Yeah, that's a
please.
business opportunity.
Right. But you'd be really grateful on it, I guess. Yeah. I'm trying to say, like, I don't think he was overreaching.
I don't think he
the response.
Just due to her response.
Some people
Yeah.
could disagree, but I don't think
Right.
I don't think there were any
100%.
social boundaries that were like massively
Right.
overstepped.
But she, I mean, yet again, I mean, she is a celebrity, so it's like a weird.
Yeah, because like now, like she
Social
says no, and then the
relationship.
guy's like, oh my god, she dissed my company, blah blah blah. Like
It
you
is
never
an
know.
interesting.
Yeah.
It is an interesting like psychological bit too. How like I just said a little earlier in this segment that like it is interesting that like oftentimes you do see like mega fans be like, I know her, I know her. Like I've been to all her shows. Like
That's
we're
the scary part.
we're cool. Like she responded to me on Twitter once. Like that's
Yeah.
Right.
that is
know.
crazy. Because he's trying to say that like he's not like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which
He
is
even
probably
said he's
true.
like, I'm not the biggest fan. I'd know her name or whatever, like her original name.
Also, like, is he supposed to know your government name?
No.
I don't
Yeah.
know. What's Jay-Z's government name?
Jay? It's actually Jay.
Really?
Right? Like, wasn't that part
How the
of
fuck
her,
am I supposed to know?
Wasn't that
like, that's
part
like,
of her tweet? Like
Julio
Yeah.
Jones?
You don't even know my name.
Gomez Sanchez.
You don't know my grandma name?
Right.
I mean, really.
Oh,
don't.
Sean. I knew that. Sean
Sean
Carter.
Combs.
Yes.
Sean Carter was born. On
Sean Combs.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, had it not been for the second tweet, I would say
Right.
nobody's
If it
the
was the first
asshole.
tweet,
It's just whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah. I think
The
she's the
second tweet
asshole.
is literally kick him on his.
Yeah.
He's like
That's crazy.
Right. That's the only part of it where it's like that part.
Like, you didn't have to do
say
that.
somebody's being an asshole, but I don't have a problem with their first tweet at all,
No, the first tweet is
No,
fine.
I think it's fine.
or his video. Or what?
Yeah, that's a valid reaction.
Video,
to it.
he's just like, what the fuck?
Right.
That's got to be a shell-shocking experience.
Oh my god,
Imagine,
yeah.
right?
Like it's like one of the
Kendrick
best
goes,
moments
this
of your
fucking
life.
White ass bitch comes to me, and go,
Huh?
Ooh.
You ain't from
What do you say
Compton?
about Josh?
What?
Yeah.
This white ass bitch, huh?
His jank ass shirt.
This
What
little
do you
white
mean?
boy.
Playboy shit on me.
That's it. We got nothing else.
That's it.
That's it.
Hashtag Ange back.
Hashtag Ange back.
Shake Ange
I'm
back.
back. It was good. I actually
the
needed
news.
it, to be honest. It was a good break.
Who's next?
For a break.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah, I can't.
Fucking going nowhere.
It was good. Should we talk about it? Should we do 5 minutes on it? Me taking a break?
break?
How was it? Without me?
Views were,
Normal day in the office. Views were down.
views were down.
Was not fun.
Really?
It was
Yeah.
interesting. Well, okay, the first episode, I was sick, so I didn't talk at all. I felt so
The
bad.
second one, it got to a point just capped. I don't blame you.
Full break.
I'm trying to remember what the first episode was.
I forget.
The second episode was a lot better.
Second, it was, and it just didn't. Sometimes it just doesn't track.
Yeah,
It's
it
just what is.
tracked heavy for the first like
It did,
2
and it
days.
just stopped. I hate that,
stopped,
dude,
yeah.
because
Some-
sometimes
Hey,
I feel like that's
weird.
the algorithm just cuts it. Sometimes it
Yeah, it's
really
weird.
is so annoying. But
Yeah,
we lost 2
I
subscribers.
felt bad putting the first video out.
Yeah, Mike was just sitting there.
I could
Yep.
not.
that's just
I had a
'cause you were
sore
sick.
throat. I could not react to whatever Josh was doing. I could not exclaim at all.
Sorry.
It was awful. It was just like a
Wow,
fireside
what the
chat with
hell?
Josh.
I know, yeah. And this one was way better. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it went up to fucking like 120 in like a day, and then stopped.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. That's how it is sometimes.
Something's fishy's going on at you.
Well, now we have a test.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
That
That's
yeah.
a crazy thumbnail. I didn't even realize the shadows
You
Right.
didn't
see
see the
that?
shadows.
until just now.
Come on.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
What do you mean? That's what other? Well, so the problem is
You don't like it?
you can look at the Trump one, you instantly know who that is.
Yeah.
The face is like
Oh, I know who
crazy
the other
iconic.
one is.
Well, we
No,
had
no,
to make
but
the. We had
What
to.
other one would you lose of Elon Musk to know it's Elon Musk?
Yeah, we had
It's
to.
tough.
Probably the one of him jumping in the air. That one's for
Oh, it could've
Yeah,
been
but it's
that
a full body one.
We had to make him look like he was angry.
Yeah.
You guys need my input sometimes.
Oh please.
Listen.
I didn't even realize. I had no idea.
What do you
the
think it was?
shadows
Just
were
just
into.
just shadows.
Just 2
figures?
shadows.
That's crazy.
The fuck?
Maybe that also was a part of it. It wasn't the best thumbnail in terms of like looking at it, but
Right. Well, yeah, I'm back.
We
I'm
move.
probably back for good. It was a good break. I needed to do. I don't know. I was weird. I was in a.
a rut.
Yeah, that's the word I was gonna use. To be honest, but like when you say it like that, it sounds like serious. Like it really wasn't
Yeah,
that
no.
serious. But I was just. I don't know. All of May, I just felt like I had so much shit going on, and like I was getting pulled in all different directions. And it's not that like I wanted to cut out shit that I was doing. I just like needed to do solo shit by myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, like I was going to the gym by myself, kind of, because now I've been going with our boy.
Shout out Gryffindor.
Went to the cafe a couple times, sat outside by myself for an hour.
Centaur Mason.
No music, not talking to anybody. A lot of time in the garden. Garden's going great. I was also kind of why I needed a break too, because I had a bunch of shit I needed to
Had a
do.
lock in.
Nona approved.
She did.
I
Good.
saw her pensive look.
She said, "You crazy." That's what she says to me. She said, "You're crazy." She's like,
You
"I don't
crazy, white boy. You crazy.
give
Crazy.
a
Thank
fuck
you.
I'm a real Jamaican.
You crazy." Yeah, that's what she said today. But no, it was good. I feel good. I feel actually pretty good. So we're
Locked
back.
in. New wind. Second wind.
Back. 8 more episodes till season 3.
3. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
The only thing that sucks is like we don't have like a. I was thinking because like the space of time where we have a break every year is going to be later and later.
Yeah. Unless we just cut it and be like, oh, here. Oh, yeah, because like it's about like the episode
Because we
count.
do a break at what 25 episodes in. Like we did a break at 75.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then 100 and then.
Like,
Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
Break like the end of February. I'm pretty sure.
29 weeks is a long time. That's half a fucking year. I didn't think about that.
It's already fucking June's half over.
You know.
June's basically over. It's almost July.
Is that
Basically
crazy?
done with the summer.
But
We're
yeah,
already back in
basically.
school.
It's all basic.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
I was thinking that
basically
today. Yo, and it's
Time accelerates. It only accelerates.
because now it's been.
It does.
It's rained every Saturday for like 16 weeks. in a
Which
row.
is amazing that happens every week. But
And I don't know, like for
Well,
me,
today was
too,
nice.
Like I have
on
shit.
Saturday.
I have
I know.
shit that I have to do like every fucking weekend through the summer.
In the wane.
Most of it I'm like not even looking forward to. Like the weekends I have off from work, I like have shit I have to do. Sucks. So I feel like summer's gonna like absolutely sprint by.
It will. Yeah.
It sucks.
Especially with weather like that.
So we'll see. But this has been Diversity Catalog. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you have subscribed. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hopefully
Please.
views go up.
God, please.
Ange back Better hope it's hashtag Ange stays.
Yeah.
We should have put a post out.
What?
I'm back.
Nah.
Michael Jordan.
Nah. That's,
like the fucking printer. That'd be funny.
could.
I'm back.
Thumbnail,
Yo, yeah,
thumbnail is Ange at a typewriter. I'm back.
Sure.
Maybe we'll see.
I don't know. We get a bunch of things thrown around. All right. Well,
But thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you listened on Apple, Amazon, and Spotify, please rate the podcast 5 stars. And follow on social media. See our clips. Share the clips. Instagram, TikTok, as well as X. We post there multiple times a week, every week. Shout out Josh.
Please.
We'll see you next week.
Please.
Go forward. Spread love.
Please.